Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Ako si Therese, ang inyong host for our Small Business Network Philippines MSME Day Webinar. Mukhang ready ang ating mga participants. Keep on coming. May mga viewers po tayo from Facebook Live and on YouTube as well. Live din po tayo sa YouTube. So if I were you, i-message ko na yung mga friends ko, yung mga business owner kong friends as well. And aayain ko silang manood nitong live natin because we have invited speakers for our event and marami po kayong matututunan for this afternoon. So first, kakamustahin ko muna ang ating mga viewers. Kamusta po kayo? Mag-mood check tayo. Habang iniintay natin yung mga iba nating mga viewers, pili kayo ng isang emoji na nagpapahayag ng nararamdaman nyo ngayong afternoon na to dito sa ating webinar. I-comment yan sa ating comment section on Facebook Live or kung nasa YouTube kayo, syempre i-chat nyo po yan sa ating chat box. I-chat nyo po yung emoji na nagde-describe ng nararamdaman nyo and I will be reading those. All throughout our webinar. Okay? So type those in. At ngayon, nagpapasalamat kami muli sa mga kasama namin dahil nandito kayo sa Ahon Negosyo. Kasama po kayo sa Ahon Negosyo, Ahon Pinoy, the Small Business Network Philippines MSME Day Webinar na may temang MSMEs, the backbone of sustainable economic growth towards recovery. Ngayon hapon ay tatalakayin natin ang mga government programs and initiatives na inumpisahan ng ating gobyerno upang tulungan ang mga MSME owners na lubos na naapektuhan ng pandemya. At bukod pa rito, pag-uusapan din natin kung ano nga ba ang kahalagahan ng digitalization sa panahon ngayon bilang isang instrumento sa pagpapatakbo ng negosyo. Ang daming exciting na kaganapan dito sa event natin aside from the speakers, hindi mawawala ang ating pa-contest. Kapag may SBN na event, syempre kailangan may contest din na kasama. So ngayon, huwag kayong bibitiw at patuloy kayong tumutok hanggang dulo at baka isa na kayo sa 3 winners ng aming giveaway contest na pinamagatang What Worked for MSME. Okay? MSME. My Negosyo Story Contest. This is a week-long contest that started last June 22. For sure, nakita niyo po yan, pinost po natin yan sa ating SBN Facebook community. And this will be ending on July 4 at 12 p.m. So may 2 araw pa po kayo para sumali dito sa ating contest na to. Pero kung nagtatanong naman kayo, paano po ba sumali? Ano ba yung mechanics natin for this contest? Well, para malinaw sa ating mga manonood, babasahin ko ang ating mga mechanics. So first, ang mga interested participants natin must be MSME or business owners operating either online or offline in the Philippines. Second, share your business story by answering the question, paano nakakabawi or bumabawi ang aking negosyo mula sa pandemya? Note also that participants must be part of the Sbn Philippines Facebook community for this one. Third, post your entry on your Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok accounts and include the hashtag Ahon Negosyong Pinoy and hashtag celebrate as MSME Week with SBN and tag our social channels, which are Small Business Network on Facebook and at smallbusinessnetwork.ph on Instagram and on TikTok. Fourth, be as creative as you can. You may do this in the form of a video or photo. So para naman po sa photo, ang ating photo caption ay may maximum na 2 paragraphs. And then for the video, kung gusto niyo po mag-post ng video, no need for the caption, but make sure that hindi po lalagpas ng 2 minutes yung inyong video nyo. Okay? Fifth, the post must be publicly visible para makita namin syempre yung entry nyo. And lastly, the deadline of the submission of entries is going to be on July 4, 2022 at 12 p.m. Again, it is going to be on July 4. That's a Monday and at 12 p.m. Okay? Hindi ko nakikita yung mga comments ng ating mga viewers right now, but hopefully, you guys keep on coming because malapit ko na ring in a few, introduce natin yung ating first speaker. So habol po tayo. Ayun si Sir Lyndon watching now. Hope and pray I win today. Well, Sir Lyndon, always make sure that you followed our mechanics and makakasama po kayo sa ating contest. Okay, what about the others? Ano ba yung mga comments ng ating, or actually what our audiences are feeling right now? I-flash nyo lang po yan sa screen and I will be reading it, okay? So siguro excited na yung iba or syempre kinakabahan ngayon because another contest na naman. Baka kinakabahan, hindi na naman sila mapili, but we will see. Ako ngayon, actually, I'm again excited because we are gonna be hearing from a speaker na hindi pa, syempre, na-invite ng Ahon, ng SBN, rather. And this is gonna be a first for our mga ka-SBN. First time na makikinig natin ang speaker na to. Yung isa sa ating mga speaker. So just a quick reminder of our house rules. Kung may katanungan kayo sa ating mga speakers mamaya, marapat lang na i-comment yan sa ating comment section at i-filter po ng ating moderators. And later on, ipapaalam po sa mga speakers. Also, iwasan po natin ang pagkomento ng masasama at masasakit na salita. Ayaw po natin ng negativity dito sa positive space and event na to. Hindi lang kayo ang nakikinig sa ating mga speakers, so papakinggan din po namin kayo. Kayo yung gusto, kaya kung may gusto po kayong ibahagi na saloobin nyo or nais ninyong matutunan this event, i-comment nyo lang po yan. Open na open ang ating comment section. And later on, nakita ko may excited na daw. Later on, kung may katanungan kayo against the speakers, we will be looking at the comment section. We will filter it, and we will be reading it for our speakers to answer. So far, I'm really sorry, in my perspective interface, hindi ko talaga makita yung ating mga comments. But now I'm seeing nag-woohoo! Sorry po, hindi ko mabasa yung name nyo. I don't know if that's Japanese. Japanese or Chinese, I'm not really sure. Okay, Renee, excited for this event. Thank you, SBN. Well, Ray, thank you very much for joining us. And yes, marami talagang rason kung bakit dapat excited kayo for this afternoon because aside from learning, baka isa na kayo sa ating 3 winners ng contest natin, okay? Ready na po ba kayo? Ready na po ba para masimulan na natin to? Para to officially start this, I hope everyone is ready. Spam the heart reacts. Before I introduce you our first speaker, ipapakilala muna natin kung ano nga ba yung sineselebrate natin ngayong linggo. Andito ang social media specialist ng Small Business Network Philippines na si Mr. Derek Rodrigo.
Hello, Terry. Maraming salamat. Ayun.
Go ahead, Derek.
Sa ating mga ka-SBN, mga MSME and business owners, mga speakers and casual viewers, magandang hapon sa ating lahat. Ikinagagalak kong kasama namin kayo ngayong araw sa selebrasyon ng Small Business Network Philippines MSME Week 2022 na pinamagatang Ahon Negosyo, Ahon Pinoy, na may temang MSMEs, the backbone of sustainable economic growth towards recovery. Noong June 27, 2016, inihayag ng United Nations ang MSME Day para kilalanin ang kontribusyon ng MSMEs sa paglago ng ating ekonomiya at sustainable development. At ngayong nasa 6th anniversary na tayo ng MSME Day, hindi pa rin nagbabago ang ating layunin na ipakita at iparamdam sa ating mga kababayan ang papel ng bawat MSME sa paglago ng ating ekonomiya. Ang mga MSMEs ay approximately 99.5 ng kabuuang negosyo dito sa Pilipinas. Sila ay mostly nagpapatupad ng mga bagong business models, pagbibigay ng job opportunities, at pagde-develop ng iba pa o kahit bagong mga local businesses. At ngayong 2022, marami mga MSMEs ang nagpakita ng tibay kahit na ongoing pa rin ang pandemic. Marami sa kanila ang nakapag-evolve or transition ng kanilang mga processes to stay afloat. At bilang paggunita, ang Small Business Network Philippines bilang isang free and resource hub para sa mga negosyanteng Pinoy ay naghahangad na magdaos ng week-long event na nagpapakita ng pagpapakilala at pagpapahalaga sa mga Filipino business owners. Simula noong nabuo ang Small Business Network, hangad na namin ang pagpapakita ng competitiveness ng MSMEs sa global level. Sa loob nitong one-week event, nakapagpatupad kami ng mga series of sessions na pinamagatang Small Business Talks or SB Talks for short, upang ibahagi ang mga karanasan ng mga negosyanteng Pinoy tungkol sa kasalukuyang krisis at ang kanilang pagsisikap tungo sa pag-angat at pagsulong. Nilayon din ng Small Business Network Philippines na mag-imbita ng mga tagapagsalita mula sa kagalang-galang na organisasyon upang ihatid ang kaalaman sa MSME owners tungkol sa mga hamon na kanilang hinaharap, ang mga pagsisikap na ginagawa ng ating gobyerno, at kung paano mababangon ng MSMEs ang kanilang negosyo. Itatampok din natin mamaya ang expert sa pagpapatakbo ng negosyo para i-present ang digital branding at marketing upang ihanda ang landas para sa accessible and inclusive na pag-aaral. Sa pamamagitan nito, kasamahan tayo ni Ms. Rhodelia Mariano, Senior Trade and Industry Development Specialist ng DTI, para pag-usapan ng mga available loans and programs ng DTI for MSMEs. At ni Mr. Clarry Herrera, Founder and CEO of Small Business Network Philippines, para talakayin ang pag-crisis proof ng inyong mga negosyo through digitalization. Nandito kayong mga negosyanteng Pinoy, hindi lang para makakuha ng tips or lessons na iahon ang inyong negosyo. Nais din namin na makapagtayo kami ng network of Filipino business owners para makarelate at kumonekta kayo sa iba pang mga negosyante. Kaya on behalf of the Small Business Network Philippines team, kami ay nagpapasalamat dahil sa inyong participation sa napakahalagang event na ito. Kayong mga small business owners or MSMEs, ang malubhang tinamaan dulot ng pandemya, at kayo rin ang responsable sa pagtitibay ng ating kapaligiran at ekonomiya. Kaya naman, para sa inyong mga MSMEs, sana ngayong MSME Week ay makapagpakita kayo ng appreciation or pasasalamat sa inyong sarili at pati na rin sa mga iba niyong kilalam na mga business owners. Sana nagkaroon or magkaroon kayo ng oras to celebrate yourselves dahil kayo nga ang driving force ng ating ekonomiya. At para naman sa mga viewers natin dyan na hindi business owners, sana ay iabot nyo rin sa mga kilala nyo mga negosyanteng Pinoy ang inyong appreciation at pasasalamat sa kanila. Maaring sila yung kaklase or katrabaho nyong nagdenegosyo, or ang pinakamalapit na sari-sari store owner sa inyong lugar, or kahit yung Facebook or yung favorite online business owner ninyo sa Facebook, sa Instagram, sa Shopee, or sa TikTok. Kaya kung nais yung makisali sa iba't iba pang mga talakayan or makapag-participate sa mga iba pang mga activities namin, sumali lang kayo sa aming Facebook community. Maaari rin kayong mag-post dyan ng mga tanong or advice or kahit anong kwentong negosyo ninyo. Kung gusto nyo, i-message nyo rin kami sa aming Facebook at Instagram kung gusto nyo. Or kung meron kayong mga katanungan o mga gustong ibahagi sa amin tungkol sa pagnenegosyo, or kung may mga tanong kayo tungkol sa Sbn Philippines, maaari nyo ring ipaalam sa amin through our Facebook and Instagram pages. Thank you so much and hopefully makapag-enjoy tayong lahat with new knowledge.
Thank you very much for that, Derek. Ang ganda ng goal ng ating MSME week. Sorry, nabubulol na ako. But thank you very much for explaining that, Derek. And hopefully our ka-SBNs are now fully aware on why we are doing this. Okay? Have a great day, Derek.
Thank you.
Nasabi nga ni Derek, no, gusto rin kasi naming maging handa kayo sa mga ipe-prepare namin na accessible materials para tuloy-tuloy po yung pagiging knowledgeable ng ating mga ka-SBN regarding topics sa pagiging isang negosyanteng Pinoy. Okay? And this is also gonna be a great week for all of you to connect and build the network with other negosyanteng Pinoys because ayun naman talaga yung reason kung bakit binuo itong SBN community para may kaagapay po kayo sa pagiging isang kahit starting ka pa lang na negosyanteng Pinoy, syempre eto pa rin. Nandito pa rin tayo because may mga pwede kayong tanungin na mga ka-SBN nyo sa ating Facebook community. Ngayon naman na alam na natin kung ano ba ang pinagbalaan ng Small Business Network at ano ang layunin nito para sa ating mga negosyanteng Pinoy, panoorin naman natin ang short explainer video ng Small Business Network Philippines.
Philippines, or Sbnph, is an online community and resource hub for Filipino MSMEs. It is a free and inclusive platform where Filipino business owners can connect, collaborate, and learn. Why does the Philippines need Small Business Network PH? During the pandemic, unemployment rate rose from 5.1% to 17.7%. 59.9% of micro enterprises had no sales in March 2020 due to temporary closure of businesses. 73.1% of MSMEs were forced to temporarily close down, in which 18.9% of these permanently closed. 68% of micro enterprises workers were laid off. The pandemic has significantly altered the business landscape in the Philippines. After implementing strict lockdowns and employing restricted mobility to contain community transmission, the business sector greatly suffered from adverse effects. As a free business resource hub and collaborative community, Sbnph aims to empower Filipino businesses and aid in the road to recovery from the pandemic. What are the benefits of being part of the Sbnph Facebook community? Get access to free valuable content, templates, and resources that will help you grow your business. Easily connect, interact, build networks, and exchange ideas with other Filipino business owners. Join various activation activities such as Ask Me Anything sessions, community polls, giveaways, and business-related webinars and talk shows. Acquire ideas for future-proofing solutions and crisis resiliency. Establish a collaborative and inclusive MSME owners community for your business development and growth. Aside from SBN Online Community, SBN Philippines will also have free content published in our website and social media channels, including SBN Guides, which are instructionals and how-to articles containing short and concise documents conveying relevant, critical information to support business concepts and procedures. Small Business Stories, which feature stories of entrepreneurs and the struggles and successes of Filipino businesses, which aims to inspire and empower Filipino business owners. SBN Resources, which are free downloadable templates, resource articles, and primers that will help Filipino entrepreneurs grow their business. With the growing number of Filipinos opening their own businesses, Small Business Network Philippines aims to be the largest online community and the leading resource hub of Filipino business owners by the year 2025. Follow us on Facebook and join the SBN Philippines Facebook group today.
And that was our short explainer video. Ngayon, nakilala natin kung ano at para saan ang Small Business Network Philippines. Kasi totoo nga naman na sobrang laki ng pinsala na nadala ng pandemya para sa milyon-milyong mga Pilipino at syempre sa mga negosyo. At layunin ng SBN na tulungan ang bawat negosyanteng Pinoy na bumangon at magsimula muli. Kaya siguraduhin lang na i-like ang Facebook page nila at sumali sa SBN Philippines Facebook group para makasali kayo sa mga events at matuto kasamang ibang mga ka-SBN members. Nasabi kanina sa short explainer video, meron tayong mga Ask Me Anything sessions, mga webinars, and other types of events, mga activation events na, of course, included kayo so that you can learn more about doing business and may chance pa rin kayong manalo rather sa ating mga contests, mga pa-surprise contest pa nga, di ba? Ngayon, with knowing that, no, ano ba yung mga nararamdaman natin ngayon, mga negosyanteng Pinoy? Ano ba ang nararamdaman nyo at nagkaroon na ng SBN Philippines para sa mga Pinoy na gustong magkanegosyo, gustong magkaroon ng guide sa pagnenegosyo para sa may mga negosyo na, no? Masaya po ba kayo? Excited po ba? Let me know in our comment section and ifa-flash po namin yan for everyone to see. Of course. Kasi kung ako ang tatanungin, syempre, if I was rather a negosyanteng Pinoy, no, magiging masaya ako kasi may community na ako na pwedeng tanungin if nagka-problema ako, no, out of nowhere. So, dito kasi sa ating SBN community, syempre, makakasalamuhan natin ang ibang mga negosyanteng Pinoy na siguro na-experience na rin yung problem na the problem that you're facing right now. Okay? So let me know in our chat box if you are excited or happy about SBN Philippines being part of your life as a negosyanteng Pinoy. Ngayon naman, bago tayo magtungo sa susunod na part ng ating program, magkakaroon muna tayo ng isang icebreaker. Okay? Sa mga nanonood dyan sa Facebook Live or YouTube channel, i-comment nyo muna ngayon kung excited kayo sa ating mini icebreaker. Pwede nyo rin pong i-guess. Pwede nyo hulaan kung ano ba ang ating icebreaker. Ano ba itong icebreaker na to? Ang lakas maka-orientation ng icebreaker natin. Pero ano nga ba to? Ano ba yung mini icebreaker natin? Kasi may malalaman tayo dito sa icebreaker na to. Okay? Hulaan nyo po yan sa ating comment. But since wala pang nagko-comment kung ano ang ating mini icebreaker, siguro hindi talaga nila mahulaan ano ba yung baon ng SBN dito sa mini icebreaker. Well, para sa ating mini icebreaker, naghanda kami ng ilang mga katanungan na may kaugnayan sa mga SBN events na ginanap ngayong linggo. And ang unang makakapag-comment ng tamang sagot sa aming Facebook Live ay mananalo ng tumataginting na 100 pesos that we will be sending through GCash. So, through this mini icebreaker, sabi ko may magkakaalaman tayo, no? Magkakaalaman tayo kung sino yung mga familiar sa mga events or nakapag-attend ng mga events natin all throughout the week. So, sisimulan ko na since ayaw ko pong bigyan kayo ng time makapag-review sa ating Facebook page. Kaya dapat lagi po kayong umattend ng aming events kasi baka may mga pabiglang icebreaker na to, di ba? Sayang, pwede kang manalo ng 100 pesos. Okay, so I will be starting our mini icebreaker, but i-comment nga ng ready with an exclamation mark. Ready sa ating comment section if you are ready for our icebreaker. Let me see those comments. Before I start, ayan na, si Sir Rico, ready na. Si IC, nag-hello na siya, pero hopefully, ready na rin siya. Opo, pop quiz talaga to. Si Renee, ready na din? Okay, well, you know what? Let's see. Sinong makakakuha ng 100 pesos that will be sent to our GCash. So first question for our mini icebreaker. Ano ang pangalan ng clothing line ng ating unang guest sa SB Talks last Wednesday na si Mr. Ali Sangalang? First to comment the correct answer is gonna be our winner. Again, the question is, ano ang pangalan ng clothing line ng ating unang guest sa SB Talks last Wednesday na si Mr. Ali Sangalang? May nakakakuha na kaya? Napapaisip na ba ang ating... Si Sir Wilfred got the correct answer. It is Linya Linya. Congratulations, Sir Wilfred. You will be receiving 100 pesos from us. Later ko na po sasabihin how you can redeem that. But congratulations, meron na po tayong first winner for our first question. Wag po kayo mag-alala, may dalawa pang question. Second question, okay? Hopefully, ready na? Ano naman ang full name ng founder ng food source na naging guest natin sa ikalawang SB Talks last Thursday? Pangalan naman yung hinahanap natin ngayon. Ano naman ang pangalan, full name ng founder ng food source na naging guest natin sa ikalawang SB Talks last Thursday? Paunahan na po yan. Go ahead. And ang nakakuha ng tamang sagot is, kita nyo naman na may bug lang po sa live natin kasi Facebook user yung naka-flash. But si Marlon Tong, yes, that is correct po. You will be our second winner for our mini icebreaker. Congratulations. Alam na, ay si Sir Rico pala yun. Si Sir Rico, congratulations Sir Rico. You got the correct answer. We will be reaching out. One of our team members will be reaching out on how you can redeem your 100 pesos or how you can receive it through GCash. Okay? Now, for our last question. Ito na po yung chance ng iba na hindi naging keyboard warrior for our mini icebreaker. So this is the last time that you can be a keyboard warrior. So for our third and last question in our mini icebreaker, sa anong departamento ng gobyerno galing ang ating guest speaker today na tatalakay sa mga programa at inisyatibo na tumutulong sa mga MSME owners na naapektuhan ng pandemya? Sa anong departamento ng gobyerno galing ang ating guest speaker? Kanina na-mention na yan ni Derek eh. Nakinig po ba kayo kay Derek kanina? Kasi if you did, alam niyo na po agad yung answer to that question. Okay? I will be waiting for your answers. Sige po, i-comment nyo na yan. Also, again, yung mga YouTube viewers natin, huwag po kayong mahiyang mag-comment as well. Si Sir Rico, pwede po bang manalo ulit? Ika-clarify ko lang po sana. Ayun, Sir Rico, sorry po, nanalo na kasi kayo sa second question natin. So we'll give it to Sir Mark Corpus. Ang sabi niya, DTI, and that is correct. Galing po sa DTI ang ating magiging speaker for our event today. So congratulations to our 3 winners. Palakpakan naman sa ating mga viewers. Sana ay nabuhayan kayo at nagka-energy sa ating mini icebreaker para sa ating program this afternoon. Sabi ko sa inyo, diba, mahilig kami sa surprises. Kaya make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and TikTok because kung hindi kayo updated, nako, mamimiss nyo na po yung chance para malaman yung mga iba pa naming baon dito sa SBN, mga surprises, okay? At para sa ating online viewers na gustong maging parte ng aming online community, maybe this is the first time that you're hearing about SBN, well, here is how you can be one of our ka-SBN. Okay? So first, you can check out the link that we have pinned in our comment section. Doon nyo po makikita yung ating community. Pero bago kayo ma-admit, kailangan niyo po munang sagutin ang ating mga membership questions na magre-review ng inyong at meron po magre-review ng inyong mga sagot. Okay, so check out that link sa ating mga viewers na hindi pa part ng ating SBN Facebook community. You don't want to miss this SBN Facebook community. Okay? Ngayon naman, narito ang ating first speaker. Ang ating first speaker, you have heard him for our past events, but he will be discussing a new topic for this afternoon. Siya ang founder and CEO ng Small Business Solutions and Sbn Philippines. Siya rin ay isang SEO and digital marketing expert at may-ari ng Agenix Digital. Para pag-usapan ng crisis-proofing the MSME sector through digitalization, narito si Mr. Clarry Herrera. Clarry! Clarry, you're muted pala first.
Ay, sorry.
Iyong.
Hi. Larry, kumusta? Magandang hapon sa'yo.
Okay naman. Okay, no? I'm really excited because this is gonna be a whole new topic that you will be discussing. And I hope or I can feel naman the energy of our viewers. Excited na sila for what's to come. So, Clarry, I'm
Yes.
giving you the floor.
Alright, thank you, Terry. And magandang hapon po sa ating mga ka-SBN and happy MSME Week po sa ating lahat. So for this webinar ngayong Sabado, pag-uusapan natin ang digitalization and kung paano nyo ito magagamit para ma-crisis-proof ang inyong mga negosyo. Dahil ngayon, hindi naman natin, kaalaman naman natin lahat na nasa loob tayo ng isang pandemya pa at ang gusto natin ay kung magkaroon ng susunod na pandemya ay handa tayo at handa ang ating mga negosyo para kahit papaano ma-minimize natin yung epekto ng mga posibleng maging krisis sa ating mga negosyo. Now, bago natin simulan yung ating webinar about digitalization, gusto ko po munang encourage yung ating mga viewers sa Facebook Live natin, sa YouTube Live natin, at mali sa ating Facebook community na Small Business Network Philippines. Comment po natin sa ating comment section kung ano yung mga negosyo natin para later on, during our discussion, mabigyan ko din kayo ng example kung paano nyo ma-digitalize yung inyong mga negosyo specific sa inyong industry or sa inyong mga niches. So, again, pag-uusapan natin ang digitalization. And one common misconception about digitalization is that ang digitalization, tungkol lang yan sa pagkakaroon ng Facebook page or pagiging visible lang sa social media at pagkakaroon ng website. Now, ngayon, dapat nating malaman kung ano ba ang totoong kahulugan ng digitalization. Ang digitalization, by definition, siyang tumutukoy sa paggamit ng technologies o teknolohiya sa mga iba't ibang aspeto at proseso ng ating negosyo. So meaning, hindi lang siya about marketing, hindi lang about social media, hindi lang siya pagkakaroon ng Facebook page, ng YouTube channel, ng website. Bawat aspeto ng businesses natin, basta gagamitan natin ng teknolohiya para ma-improve yun, pasok yan sa meaning ng digitalization. So, ang ibig sabihin ng digitalization, pwede siyang pumasok sa accounting, pwede siyang pumasok sa human resources, pwede siyang pumasok in terms of our operations. Now, pagdating sa digitalization, meron tayong tinatawag na digital transformation. Ito yung proseso ng pag-digitalize ng bawat proseso ng inyong negosyo. So, ang goal natin is to help digital transformation or to facilitate digital transformation sa bawat negosyo natin para mas maging handa tayo sa susunod na krisis. Or kung sakali man, mas makabangon tayo sa kung anumang krisis na i-experience natin ngayon. Bakit nga ba natin kailangan ng digitalization? So if you are a business owner, maybe tinatanong mo sa sarili mo, kailangan ko ba nito? Sari-sari store lang ako or hindi naman ganun kalaki yung negosyo ko. Kailangan ko ba na mag-digitalize? And ang sagot dyan, oo. Bakit? Unang-una, dahil mas mapapabilis nito ang proseso. Bilang mga negosyanteng Pinoy, ang isa sa pinaka-importanting resource natin or kayamanan natin, kumbaga, ay ang ating oras. And through digitalization, gamit ang digitalization, mas mapapabilis at mas magiging efficient ang pagsasagawa ng ating mga proseso sa ating negosyo. So, bilang negosyanteng Pinoy, mas ma-free up yung oras mo or mas makakapag-serve ka sa mas maraming mga customers and mas magiging madali ang pagsasagawa ng mga proseso at mga kailangan mong deliverables sa iyong negosyo. Pangalawa, mas magiging maayos yung pamamalakad natin bilang mga negosyante dahil mas nakikita natin ng mas malawak kung ano ba yung totoong performance ng ating negosyo. Hindi lang tayo basta nagsasagawa ng mga proseso na hindi natin alam kung ano ba yung impact nito sa ating business. Pangatlo, ay mas makikilala ang ating negosyo. This is related in terms of digitalization with regards to marketing. So if you are a business owner, marahil narinig nyo na ito sa mga previous na talks natin at usapan natin dito sa SBN. Being digital, being present in social media, right now is not really an advantage. It's a requirement. So, pagiging parte ng digitalization, yung pag-ensure na yung negosyo mo ay visible sa mga potential customers mo at audiences mo within social media at within the internet. Pang-apat, ay mas mapapataas ito ang kita mo dahil nga, unang-una, magiging mas efficient yung inyong mga proseso sa inyong negosyo. Pangalawa, mas lalaki yung sakop ng inyong negosyo in terms of visibility, in terms of your marketing. At panghuli, yung sinasabi natin kanina, mas magiging handa kayo sa krisis. At unti-untiin natin at i-discuss natin in detail itong bawat bakit na to in terms of our digitalization process. So, ano-ano bang parte ng negosyo natin yung pwede natin i-digitalize? Actually, lahat ng proseso natin within our negosyo could be digitalized. Pero ito yung apat na sinasuggest namin in terms of dito sa SBN na i-digitalize natin as soon as possible para mas maging crisis resilient o para kahit magkaroon ng susunod na krisis, yung negosyo natin ay kaya pa rin mag-adjust at hindi tayo masyadong ganoon maapektuhan ng susunod na pandemya, ng susunod na, let's say, magkaroon tayo ng krisis sa health. So, unang-una, operations natin. Ito yung araw-araw na ginagawa natin ng negosyo, sa negosyo natin para maisagawa or maibigay natin yung ating produkto, yung ating serbisyo. Pangalawa, accounting and finance. I-discuss ko ito in detail ang susunod na ating mga slides. Accounting and finance, of course, ito yung pagtali ng ating mga expenses, pagtali ng ating mga revenue. Papasok din dito yung sa ating filing ng taxes. Pasok din dyan. And there's a way for us to digitalize all of those processes. Susunod, of course, yung marketing. Isa sa pinakamalaking parte na pag-digitalize ng ating negosyo ay yung sa marketing at lastly, yung networking. So let's start in terms of our operations. Unang-una, anong pwede nating digitalize in terms of our operations? Yung communications. Kung ikaw ay isang negosyanteng Pinoy, most likely, kung meron kang mga employees or team members, paano kayo nag-uusap sa abang araw-araw? Magre-report kung meron kayong physical na office, of course, magre-report sila sa inyong office. Pero paano kung sakaling kagaya nung nangyari nitong COVID-19 pandemic, magkaroon ng lockdown? Saan papasok yung communication within your negosyo, within your team members, kung hindi tayo digitalize? Diba? Ngayon, ginagamit natin usually Facebook Messenger. Ginagamit natin Viber. And pasok yan sa digitalization. Dahil gumagamit tayo nitong technology, nitong application na to, para mas matadali yung communications within our businesses. Pangalawa, yung day-to-day processes natin. Ito, depende to sa kung ano yung negosyo na meron kayo. For example, if you are a restaurant owner, pasok sa pag-digitalize ng iyong day-to-day processes, number one, yung sa inyong point of sale system o POS system. So kapag mo-order kayo, makikita nyo, di ba, minsan, yung mga restaurants nyo, ang ginagawa nila, instead na mano-mano nilang ilista yung order nyo, tapos kung magkano yung nabenta nila or magkano yung in-order nyo, meron na silang mga pinipindot na POS systems na tinatawag natin. That's part of digitalization in terms of the operations of a restaurant business. Pangalawa, in terms of restaurant na pwede natin gamitin example, ngayon, mas naging sikat, not really sikat, but mas ginagamit siya ng mga restaurants during the pandemic, yung ating sa menu. Diba? When you arrive at a restaurant, usually, based on my experience, meron na silang QR na kailangan mo lang scan, makikita mo na doon yung menu nila. And mas maganda yon kung yung QR na yon at yung menu mo accessible na yon kahit wala pa sila sa mismong restaurant. Kahit naghahanap pa lang sila sa ng mga posibleng restaurants na pwede nilang puntahan, mas maganda na mapakita mo yung menu mo sa mga potential na mga customers mo. So pwede mo na ilagay yun sa iyong Facebook page, sa iyong website, or pwede sa inyong messenger, meron na kayong link doon papunta or mismong photo na naka-add doon sa messenger nyo kung ano yung menu na pwede nilang i-order. Pangatlo, employee attendance and performance. Ito, isa sa, for me, as a business owner, I have, for my digital marketing agency, I have like 20 plus team members. And it's very important for you as a business owner to have a digitalized process of employee management. Dahil kung gagawin mo lang yan ng mano-mano, most likely, magkakaroon kayo ng magulong sistema. Pangalawa, mahihirapan ka in terms of, let's say, kung nyari meron itong shift na minamanage. Shifting ng inyong mga employees would be very hard if mano-mano mo siyang ginagawa. Lalo na kung wala ka pang automated way or digitalized way of communications. So, kailangan araw-araw mag-report physically sa inyong office or sa inyong restaurant, yung inyong mga employees para ma-relay mo yung information of ito yung shift mo, ito yung kailangan natin gawin sa umagang to, or ano ba yung current performance ng mga bawat employee mo. So, in terms of operations, ito yung ilan or yung tatlo sa pinaka-common na dinidigitalize in terms of businesses. Pagdating naman sa accounting and finance, of course, unang-una dyan yung accounting. Mahirap, ang bihira na actually yung gumagamit ng physical spreadsheet ngayon. Most of us, sanay na tayo at alam na natin yung paggamit ng Google Sheets. And that's that main use of Google Sheets. Parte na yan ng digitalization. Right? So, kapag ikaw gumagamit ka na ng Google Sheets para matrack yung expenses, para matrack yung revenue ng business mo, parte na yan ng digitalization. So, in terms of accounting, ngayon, halos lahat tayo gumagamit na ng spreadsheets online. Google Sheets, pwede ding Excel. Furthermore, pwede din tayong gumamit ng mga software, accounting software, para mas mapabilis yung ating accounting in a more granular level. So, during our launch event, nabanggit ni Ms. Bianca Ulan, yung mga tools na pwede natin magamit related to this digitalization. So, for my talk ngayon, hindi ko na i-cover yun. I-cover ko lang yung paraan kung paano natin ma-digitalize yung ating mga negosyo. So, pasok dyan, again, yung accounting natin. Pangalawa, filing of taxes. Ito isa sa mga pinaka-dreaded tasks of being a business owner. Yung pag-file ng taxes. And mas mahihirapan ka dito kung yung accounting mo ay hindi siya digitalized, mas mahihirapan ka sa pag-file ng taxes mo. Kasi sasakit lang yung ulo mo, baka maraming magkaroon ng problema when you file your taxes. So, right now, there are a lot of services online na nag-o-offer ng digitalized way of filing taxes at meron ding mga agency. May mga businesses din na nag-o-offer na tulungan kayo sa pag-file ng taxes nyo. Now, lastly, payments and transactions. Ito yung isa sa gusto kong i-discuss in more detail compared to accounting and filing of taxes. Payments and transactions, papasok dito, GCash. Halos lahat ngayon hindi na nagkikarry ng cash kapag lumalabas sila. Or maybe in terms of, depende din sa demographics kung asaan yung negosyo mo. Kung Metro Manila ka, most likely yung mga umu-order or yung mga customers mo, nagtatanong na yan, may GCash po ba kayo? May Paymaya po ba kayo? And it's very important for you as a business owner to integrate these digital payment gateways, GCash, Paymaya, pwede ding online bank transfer, to your processes. Kasi as a business owner, gusto mong mas padaliin yung buhay ng customers mo. Di ba? Ako kapag o-order ako, gusto ko the easiest way possible na matapos yung transaction. And as a business owner, in terms of our digitalization process, dapat i-integrate na natin as early as now yung mga digital payment gateways na yan. GCash, Paymaya, online bank transfer. Aside from that, in terms of your process, if you are an online business owner, ito very, very important to at siguro gamit na gamit dito ng ating mga ka-SBN, ng mga online business owner, yung payment transactions. Every time na magkakaroon kayo ng order, of course, be it Facebook, sa website nyo, tatanungin ng customers nyo, okay, paano yung payment process? And very important for you as a business owner, as an online business owner, na mas padaliin. Again, mas pabilisin. So, hindi dapat natin bigyan ng komplikadong process, payment process yung ating mga customers dahil most likely, tatama rin sila, papasok dun yung chances na hindi na sila tumuloy magbayad dahil ang dami pang cheche-boreche, kumbaga, ng pagbabayad. So, yung parang tipo na magbabayad ka na nga lang, pinapahirapan ka pa. So, it's very important for us, business owners, to ensure na in terms of payment and transactions, hanggang ngayon, as early as now, digitalized na tayo. Mas marami namang options for us, maraming resources online para malaman natin, okay, paano ba mag-setup ng GCash? Paano ba mag-setup ng Paymaya? Paano ba ang online bank transfer? So, that's something that we should start integrating in terms of our businesses as early as possible. Susunod, in terms of marketing, ito yung expertise ko as a digital marketing consultant and as a digital marketing agency owner. Social media, as mentioned earlier, bilang mga negosyanteng Pinoy, hindi na advantage na nasa social media ka. Ito ay parte na ng dapat mong gawin. Ito ay requirement na. So, meron tayong madaming social media platforms, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Now, bilang isang negosyanteng Pinoy, dapat malaman mo din kung ano yung tamang platform para sa business mo na gamitin for you to digitalize your social media marketing or your digital marketing na tinatawag natin. So, ang Facebook, pinaka-effective yan ngayon in terms of demographics ay sa mga millennials and Gen X ata. I'm not sure in terms of the right term for the generation, but millennials, yung madami sa Facebook ngayon. TikTok, ito yung medyo younger generation. Pero yung TikTok, medyo umaangat na siya sa Facebook ngayon in terms of user base. So, base sa mga naging previous talks natin, na-mention ko yun, na if you're a business owner, you should start creating mga TikTok videos. Dapat nasa TikTok ka na rin. Kasi dito na papunta yung trend ngayon. Lumilipat na yung mga tao from Facebook papunta sa TikTok. And as a business owner, dapat maging komportable ka na rin. Kung hindi ka sanay humarap sa camera, practicing mo na yan. Kung hindi ka magaling in terms of creating graphics or hindi ka sigurado, just start doing it. Dahil eventually matututunan mo yan. In terms of social media naman, ang common misconception ng mga business owners or mga negosyanteng Pinoy, kailangan perfect lagi yung ating mga pinupost sa social media. That's not entirely true. Ang kailangan lang natin, kapag gagawa tayo ng social media marketing or kapag maggagawa tayo ng kahit anong post sa social media, unang-una, dapat kilala mo kung sino yung audience mo. At gumawa ka ng post, ng video, na makaka-connect sila either emotionally or pwedeng about sa pinagdadaanan nila or makakapag-provide ka ng informational value dito sa ating mga audiences. So, kahit hindi ka ganun kagalingan sa pag-edit ng mga pictures, kahit wala kang team members na magaling sa social media, just start creating and posting content in terms of your social media page. And over time, mas matututunan mo yan at mas makikita ka, magkakaroon ka ng visibility in terms of the social media. And isang importante pang kailangan natin i-take advantage in terms of social media would be yung automations. Makikita nyo, if you're familiar or if you have Facebook pages, especially for mga online businesses, meron na tayo mga automated messages na ginagawa ni Facebook. Every time na may magme-message sa page mo for the first time, kahit hindi ka online, may automatic na magsasend na message na pwede mong iset. I-take advantage natin yon. In terms of social media, pinaka-importante dito is number one, to make our brand human, to create a connection with our audiences. Kahit hindi perfect yung collaterals na ginagawa mo, just start doing content and just start connecting with your audiences. Pangalawa, in terms of social media, importante din na kilala mo kung sino yung pinakausap mo. Kasi, for example, if nagbebenta ka ng, let's say, diaper for babies, tapos yung content mo sa social media, kinakausap mo, mga babies. Wala naman sa social media, yung mga babies niyan. Dapat maintindihan mo, sino ba yung dapat kausapin mo? Siyempre, pag ganun, dapat ang kakausapin mo sa mga social media content mo, yung mismong magulang. Kasi sila yung deciding factor or sila yung nagde-decide in terms of buying these products. So, magkakaroon tayo sa SBN, perhaps sa susunod na buwan or soon, ng workshop. So make sure to join our social media, make sure to join our Facebook page at Small Business Network Philippines dahil magkakaroon tayo ng exclusive workshop on how you could improve your social media marketing for your business. Now, susunod, ito yung isa sa hindi ganun kakilala or hindi ganun kaalam na platform ng mga business owners. Google My Business, ito yung pangalan niya. Pwede siyang i-visit, business.google.com. Ilagay niyo lang po sa inyong mga search bar, tapos i-enter nyo. Etong Google My Business, nagkaroon tayo ng post dito sa Facebook page natin about this one. Google My Business, ito yung libreng directory ni Google. Ito yung nakikita nyo every time nagsa-search kayo nito, restaurant, Quezon City. O kaya nag-search kayo ng dentist, Quezon City, dentist near me, or best dentist, Quezon City, best dentist, San Pablo. Ito yung nakikita nyo listahan ng mga businesses dito na makatabi ng map. At very important tong Google My Business for local businesses na merong physical store. Bakit? Dahil sa Google, ang ginagawa niya, pinapakita niya sa user kung sino yung nag-search, yung pinakamalapit na pwede niyang puntahan na businesses na kung ano yung hinahanap niya. So if you are a local business na based ka sa Quezon City, it's an avenue for you to get visibility para sa iyong store. Diba? So, kung sakaling nagkataon na malapit sa iyo yung hinahanap or malapit sa iyo yung naghahanap, yung nag-search sa Google, and million-million yung nagsa-search sa Google. Tayo ngayon, hindi na tayo nabubuhay ng walang Google. Kapag may hindi tayo alam, Google tayo agad. Kapag may gusto tayong hanapin na lugar, Google natin agad. At itong Google My Business, yung isa sa pinakalaging nakikita ng mga nagsa-search sa Google, kapag related yon sa physical store or local business. So, in terms of Google My Business, ang pinaka-importante dito, magkakaroon din tayo ng workshop mga ka-SBN na exclusive sa ating mga community members kung paano nyo masa-set up yung Google My Business profile nyo. Dito sa Google My Business, ito yung nakikita nyo ng mga reviews online. Di ba, bago kayo tumingin sa restaurants, ako, ganito yung ginagawa ko. Bago ako pumunta sa restaurant, let's say, for example, may date kami ng girlfriend ko. Pag naghahanap kami ng mga restaurants, titingnan namin ano ba yung mga magagandang reviews sa restaurant nito. So, dito ito yung nakikita nyo, Google My Business yon. Yung bawat profile ng mga restaurants na yon, bawat profile ng mga local businesses na yon, Google My Business. Yung lumalabas dyan, yun yung pinapakita ni Google kapag naghahanap kayo sa maps. So, malaking factor itong Google My Business in terms of generating awareness and generating possible customers or leads for your business. And very important for you to make sure na sa Google My Business profile mo, sa social media pages mo, meron kang reviews or social proof na tinatawag. Dahil tayo, mga Pinoy, very mahilig manigurado. Bago natin puntahan yung isang restaurant or kahit anong business, bago natin ibigay yung pera natin sa kanila, of course, gagastos tayo sa restaurant. Siguraduhin na sulit. Kaya patok na patok yung mang-inasal sa mga Pilipino. Yung babayaran mo na, magkano ba mang-inasal ngayon? 100, 150? Susulitin mo na hanggang dinner mo na yon. And yung social proof, nakakatulong yan sa mga businesses na mag-generate ng tiwala sa mga taong hindi pa ganun kakilala yung business mo. So that's why it's important for you na nandun kayo sa social media, nandun kayo sa Google My Business, sa search engine, sa Google, kapag hinahanap kayo ng mga posibleng buyers nyo, pag hinahanap kayo ng mga posibleng customers nyo. Dahil kung wala kayo doon, most likely, hindi nila kayo makikilala. Hindi nila malalaman, nag-exist pala tong si yellowcubpizza.com. Nag-exist pala tong si Inang's Special Barbecue. So it's very important for you to digitalize your marketing. Be online. It's not an advantage anymore, it's a requirement. Now, ang sunod naman, website. Ito, yung pagkakaroon ng website, hindi siya naman applicable sa lahat ng businesses. Diba? Unang-una, kung gusto mo magkaroon ng website, kailangan mo munang tanungin sa sarili mo, ano yung value? Ano yung additional na makukuha mong benefit kung magkaroon ka ng website? For example, if you are an online business owner, tapos medyo lumalaki na yung iyong negosyo, pinag-iisipan mo, mag-website na ba ako o hindi? Ang dapat mong tanungin, kung magkaroon ka ng website, unang-una, ano yung mas mapapabilis na proseso sa pagbigay ng orders mo or sa pag-manage ng iyong online business? Ano yung mas mapapadali na proseso? Kung lahat naman ng orders mo ay na-automate mo na using Facebook, then pwede mong pag-isipan, kailangan ko pa ba ng website? Dahil itong website, pag-maintain ng website, additional cost to para sa ating mga negosyante. Dahil kailangan mong gastusan yung hosting, kailangan mong gastusan yung domaining, kailangan mong gastusan yung maintenance. Now, in terms of value ng website natin, pwede din naman tayong maggawa ng website for the purpose of getting more visibility. Meaning, kung gusto nating mas maging discoverable yung ating businesses or mas makita ng mga potential customers natin, ng businesses natin through search engines, then pwede tayong maggawa ng ating website. Now, ito hindi ganun ka-strong na reason kung bakit dapat magkaroon ng website or bakit tayo magsimula ng website. Posible na gusto natin magkaroon ng website dahil gusto lang natin na mas magmukhang legit yung business natin. Mas magkaroon ng social proof. It's a valid reason, but you have to understand pa rin na yung value ba ng pagkakaroon ng website ay mas mataas kaysa dun sa expenses or sa cost na kakailanganin para ma-maintain ang isang website. So, in terms of your marketing, in terms of digitalizing your marketing processes, dapat unang-una, social media. Kung ano mang business mo, dapat may social media pages ka. Let's say sabihin mo, sari-sari store lang ako, Clarry, kailangan pa ba namin? Kung kaya ng oras mo, I suggest oo. Bakit? Dahil pwede nating i-automate or not really automate, mas padaliin yung mga proseso ng ating sari-sari store kung meron tayong social media page. For example, ngayon, ako nung bata ako, lagi akong inuutusan ng nanay ko na bumili sa tindahan, sa labas. I'm sure ganun din kayo ng mga bata kayo. Ngayon, mas mapapadali sa mga customers natin kung meron tayong messenger or Facebook page na pwedeng i-message nila or kahit nga hindi messenger, kahit nga number lang, natatanungin na ng mismong customers natin, meron silang number na nakasave na yung number ng tindahan natin sa kanila, tatanungin na lang nila, Mare, meron ka bang 1 kilong bigas? May 1 kilong bigas ba dyan? That itself is digitalization. Dahil gumagamit tayo ng technology para mas mapadali yung proseso ng pagsasagawa ng ating negosyo. So yung mismong pag-text lang, pagtatanong ng ating mga potential customers or ng ating mga suki, kung sari-sari store tayo or grocery tayo, yung mismong pag-text lang na yun, that's part of digitalization. Meaning, binabawasan natin yung hassle on their end na maglakad pa papunta sa tindahan natin. Diretso na lang sa text, malaman nila, wala pare, wala akong 1 kilong bigas. Pero next week, magkakaroon kami ng panibagong supply. So, yung parting lang yun, pagkakaroon ng social media, malaking tulong na yun para sa mga customers mo. Aside from that, ang pwede mo din gawin, i-update mo regularly yung Facebook page mo, although additional work yun, depende pa rin kung meron kang o yung gugulin para doon, i-update mo yung Facebook page mo. Di ba parang, ako wala pa ako na-encounter na gano'n, sari-sari store na nag-update ng inventory list nila sa Facebook nila. Di ba mas madali yon and mas posibleng mas maging viral ka pa kung ikaw yung unang sari-sari store na nag-update ng orders mo sa Facebook page mo. So, yun yung mga pagkakataon na mas napapadali yung pagsasagawa ng negosyo natin in terms of marketing kapag digitalize natin yung mga proseso. Now, yung huling parte nung 4 na aspeto ng digitalization na sinabi ko kanina is networking. Ngayon, itong networking, ito yung often na nakakalimutan ng mga negosyante. Especially kung naiisipin mo, hindi naman din ang kalakihan yung business ko, hindi ka naman din ang kailangan ng networking, hindi ko naman, and actually, yung networking yan, nagkaroon na yung bad connotation eh. Yung networking, iniisip na ng mga tao, ito yung mga i-recruit ka, tapos papabilihin ka ng mga supplies, tapos kailangan mong ibenta. In terms of networking, by definition, hindi po yun yung totoong ibig sabihin ng networking. Ang ibig sabihin ng networking is pag-connect mo sa mga ibang negosyante para magkaroon kayo ng unang-una, transfer of knowledge. Kunyari, nakakilala ko na isa pang negosyante galing sa USA. So, yung mismong pag-connect at pag-create ng relationship with them, that is what networking is. Hindi siya yung bad connotation ngayon about networking. Networking yan, yung pipilitin ka magbenta. So, itong network na pinag-uusapan natin in terms of digitalization is the process of creating relationships or yung pag-create ng connection between isang negosyante papunta sa isa pang negosyante. Now, sa networking, marami ngayon, Go Negosyo, tayo, SBN, ginagawa natin yan. Pag-digitalize ng networking. Maraming nangyayari ngayon ng mga virtual meetups. And ngayon, mamaya, yung ating isang speaker, DTI. Maraming programa yung DTI para matulungan yung ating mga MSMEs o mga micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises na makakonect and mapalawak yung network nila ng mga negosyante. So, virtual meetups, kung may makita kayo, makisali kayo dyan, LinkedIn. Now, for some businesses, hindi ganun kakailangan or hindi ganun ka-necessary yung LinkedIn. Pero, for some businesses na B2B na tinatawag natin or yung mga binibentahan mo ay mga negosyante din. For example, nagsusupply ka ng mga plato or paper plates sa isa pang business owner or restaurant owner, tawag doon B2B. Kapag B2C, ito yung binibenta mo yung mga produkto mo directly sa mga consumer, sa mga gagamit mismo ng kanilang mga bibilhin na produkto. Now, yung LinkedIn, best siya na platform for B2B businesses. If you are a micro, small and medium-sized enterprise owner na yung produkto mo ay intended para sa mga ibang businesses na gamitin nila, then I suggest for you to do LinkedIn. Lastly, ito ngayon yung pinaka nag-boom, especially during the pandemic, online communities, kagaya ng Facebook. And isa dyan, Small Business Network Philippines. So itong mga online communities na to, ginawa yan para magkaroon ng avenue, para magkaroon ng lugar kung saan pwede kayo magtanong sa mga ibang business owner, pwede kayo magkaroon ng parang group chat, pwede kayo magkaroon ng parang support group, pwede kayong magkaroon ng mga activities within your online communities, kagaya ng ginagawa natin ngayon sa SBN Philippines, para mas matulungan ang bawat isang member ng community na yon. So, dito papasok yung Small Business Network Philippines community natin. Kung hindi pa po kayo member ng ating Small Business Network Philippines community, make sure po to join. Naka-post yon sa ating pinned comment below on our naka-post yun for the pinned section natin sa ating comment section. Now, sa Small Business Network Philippines, this is a collaborative avenue for you to connect, interact, and build network. Dito na yung digitalization ng networking for us, negosyanteng Pinoy. And ang kakaiba sa Small Business Network, kasi ito ay parte ng aming kumpanya na Small Business Solutions, gagamitin po natin yung ating community para matulungan kayo na gagawa tayo ng mga application at technology at mga platform base sa pangangailangan na malalaman namin during our immersion events dito sa ating Facebook community. So for example, nakita namin yung mga SBN community members natin, usually nahihirapan sila in terms of paghahanap ng mga tamang learning resources para matutunan to. That's why we will be building an application and a platform for you to on-demand training platform. So doon yung mismo kukunin. So yun yung paraan natin in terms of sa Small Business Network at sa Small Business Solutions kung paano tayo makakapag-provide ng value in terms of digitalization and digital transformation for our MSME community. Now, ito na yung huling part ng ating talk. Paano mo magagawa ang digitalization? Diba? Parang, Clarry, sobrang dami. Sobrang bigat ng mga concept ng mga sinabi mo kanina. So, ang unang-una mo lang gawin, alamin mo yung pangangailangan mo. Yung unang tanong na dapat mong sabihin sa sarili mo is, kung magkaroon ng susunod na pandemya, ano yung pinaka-maapektuhan sa negosyo mo? For example, mga restaurants. Kung wala kang online delivery system, kung wala ka sa Food Panda, kung wala ka sa Grab, pag nagkaroon ng susunod na lockdown, mahihirapan sila makabenta. Wala silang avenue for them to generate orders. So, as a negosyante, as business owner, alamin mo sa negosyo mo, yun yung tanong na pwede mong isipin. Kung magkakaroon ng susunod na lockdown, saan pinaka-maapektuhan yung business ko? Kung magkakaroon ng susunod na pandemya, saan pinaka-maapektuhan yung business ko? Or, tanong mo din sa sarili mo, ano ngayon yung pinaka-nahihirapan ka? Pinaka-napapagod ka? And tingnan mo, ang sunod dyan, is ano yung resources na pwede mong gamitin. Alamin mo, may puhunan ba ako para kumuha ng mga software na pwede kong bayaran? Pangalawa, ano ba yung mga opportunity or groups na pwede kong hinga ng tulong? SBN Philippines, pwede ko yung mag-post sa SBN Philippines. Hi mga ka-SBN, planning na mas pagandahin pa yung proseso ng pag-deliver ng, let's say, mga tubig. You have a water delivery business. Paano kaya mas mapapaganda yung digitalization? So, kaya nandun yung mga online communities natin for you to ask questions, for you to get support from other business owners. Tapos, ang kasunod natin in terms of the questions or the second part or second step natin is, ano-ano ba yung mga tools na pwede mong gamitin? Balikan natin yung ating launch event, nag-discuss doon. Maganda yung discussion ni Ms. Bianca Ulan. Yung listahan ng mga tools na pwede natin gamitin. Visit nyo lang po yung aming YouTube page. Search na Small Business Network Philippines, tapos hanapin natin yung launch event na may picture yung searching kita natin Ms. Bianca Ulan. At makikita natin doon yung listahan ng mga resources and tools na yun. Sunod, gumawa ka ng plano. Ngayong alam mo na, okay, ito yung pinakakailangan ko munang pagandahin na proseso sa aking negosyo. Ito yung pinaka-delikado kapag nagkaroon ng susunod na lockdown na kailangan ko ng buuan ng digitalization process. Gumawa ka ng plano. Paano mo ba ito sasagawa? Ano ba yung timeline mo? At susunod dyan, of course, kailangan mo siyang unti-untiin. Hindi mo kailangan i-digitalize lahat, buong parte ng negosyo mo ng isang bagsakan. Unti-untiin mo, aralin mo siya, para every time na nagkakaroon ka ng isang digitalized na proseso sa iyong negosyo, malalaman mo na yung susunod na step natin na, okay, nagkaroon ba ito ng impact sa aking business? So for example, digitalize mo yung process of digital payments or payment transactions, pwede mong tingnan, mas tumaas ba yung sales mo for that time? Or pwede mong tingnan, naging mas mabilis ba yung pag-verify mo ng mga orders? So, ito yung steps in terms of digitalization. Now, ang pinaka-importante nating tandaan in terms of this one is kapag nag-iisip ka na kung paano mo mas may improve ang business mo, lagi mong balikan yung tanong na, ano ba yung meron ako? Ano ba yung alam ko? At ano ba yung pwede kong takbuhan para humingi ng tulong for me to digitalize? And usually, as a good job, of course, all communities. So that's why it's very important for us to join groups like Small Business Network Philippines para magkaroon tayo ng isang mas madali na transfer of knowledge. Ako, bilang sa Small Business Network Philippines community ako, bibigyan ko kayo ng insights kung meron kayong mga katanungan. So, ang pinaka-importante dito ngayon is ihanda natin yung mga negosyo natin sa susunod na krisis. Ihanda natin yung mga negosyo natin sa mga posibleng susunod na pandemya.
Thank you very much for that, Clarry. And na-discuss mo from accounting down to networking. Hanggang doon, na-touch on mo yung subject na yun, no? And of course, our viewers are now more enlightened on how they can digitalize their businesses. Even though kahit step by step man yan, those are big steps that they can make to be to be a digitalized business. So thank you very much for that, Clarry. Now, open na si Clarry sa mga questions nyo. You can type in those questions sa ating chat box and we will be waiting for those para maitanong yan kay Clarry. Pero Clarry, ako personally may question ako for you. Kasi rin
Sure.
na-mention mo na si Miss Bianca Ulan, no? She discussed the different tools that you can use when you want to digitalize your business. Ikaw ba personally, also as a business owner, what is your most favorite tool that you use for your businesses?
Slack. I'm not sure if familiar yung mga SBN natin kung ano yung Slack. Pero yung Slack po ay parang software siya or application for communication. Gusto ko yung Slack kasi, of course, day-to-day, I have 20 plus team members. And ang pinaka-importante is to make sure na naka-align yung aking digital marketing agency at naka-align tong company natin na Small Business Solutions sa kung ano yung mga kailangan natin i-accomplish per day. So, I'm a big communications guy. So, ang pinaka-rule ko nga lagi na sinasabi sa aming mga team members is, in terms of deadlines and deliverables, I don't expect na lagi nating ma-meet kung ano yung deadline na nakaset doon. But I expect for you to communicate kapag may instances na hindi mo ma-meet yung unang plano. Para magkaroon tayo ng chances or instances na makapag-craft ng adjustments. Or, of course, may ibang team members namin, part-time, nag-aaral pa sila. And that's very important, communication. That's why Slack lagi, yun yung hindi mawawala. Kapag nawala yung Slack, may hirapang tumakbo yung company namin.
And now, syempre, no, since you invested on Slack, I'm guessing mas naging efficient and effective yung movements nyo as a team, sabi mo nga, diba, sa different employees na you're handling. So, take note yung ating mga SBN. You can also check out Slack if you want to invest on how you communicate with your communication channel that you can use for your business, of course, with your employees. So, do we have any questions right now for Clarry? I-flash na lang po yan. Ayan, from Renee. Renee is asking, most Philippine MSMEs such as sari-sari stores or small shops are run within the family, having shared daily processes, operations, and accounting. Do you think that having family members run certain parts of your business result in conflict or better coordination? This is a familiar scene for me. Go ahead, Clarry.
Yeah, actually, medyo mahaba and parang pang Miss Universe na question natin. But
actually,
so, to answer the question, if you are a small business owner, especially for micro businesses, mga sari-sari store, most of the time, totoo naman, na kayo-kayo lang sa pamilya nag-run ng business. And ito, depende pa rin naman yan kung paano or sino yung nagpapatakbo ng business mo. Pero kadalasan, mas maganda siya. Na dahil, of course, unang-una, kailangan din nating ma-realize yung reality of running a micro business. Hindi ganun kalaki yung resources mo. Hindi ganun kalaki yung capital mo to hire outsourced person to handle your accounting, to handle your daily operations. So for micro businesses, of course, ang una mong tatakbuhan dyan, kapamilya mo, asawa mo, kapatid mo, anak mo. And bilang mga negosyanteng Pinoy, if tayo yung mismo may-ari ng ating store, ng ating micro business, ang importante dito, din babalik sa sinabi ko kanina, communication. We have to have a clear not really guideline, but clear scope of work, kumbaga, na tinatawag natin. Okay, sa asawa mo, darling, ikaw yung mag-handle ng natin pagkuha ng mga supplies, pagkuha sa supplier natin kada alas 5 ng umaga, pagbagsak ng ating mga tinda sa ating talipapa, kung sakali man. So, kunyari ako yung maghahawak ng accounting sa pagkuha ng tapos yung anak natin yung maghahawak naman ng pag-handle ng social media page natin. So, most of the time, and in reality, itong mga pamilya mo talaga yung unang mag-handle, especially for micro businesses. Now, ang importante, again, would be communication and clear scope of work para hindi tayo magkagulo na, teka, akala ko ikaw yung dyan. Teka, akala ko ikaw yung dito. So, that's number one. Now, doon naman sa mga businesses na medyo lumalaki yung scale. In terms of small businesses, micro enterprises, yung tipo mga restaurants. And very important dito is, as a negosyante, to have a clear boundary between family matters and business matters. Kasi dyan naman usually nag-uugat. Dyan nag-uugat yung problema na humahalo sa negosyo. So I know it's not that easy. I know it's a bit hard for you to have a clear boundary between business and your family, but it's something that you need to sort out at the very start of your business, right? That's why it's important for you, again, babalik tayo sa sinabi ko kanina, to have a clear scope of work. Uh, if you are part of the business, dapat alam mo, ano yung i-handle mo, operations ka. Diyan din nagmumula minsan. Ito yung sa usual sa mga, sa mga teleserye. Kapag na pumanaw, yung may-ari ng business, nagkakagulo na. Sino magmamana, sino yung mag-handle nito. So, para maiwasan yung gano'n,
Kwentuhan na.
dapat,
Oo.
totoo. Dapat naka-klaro bilang business owner na, okay, ito yung hatian. Hatian ng kailangan natin gawin, hatian in terms of the benefits that we'll be getting from the business. And aside from that, nakasunod na step nun, continuity. So isipin mo din, especially if you are a corporation or if you have a bit of a large business, dapat isipin mo din yung continuity ng business mo. Kapag nawala ka, paano yung susunod na steps? So that's that. But again, in terms of micro businesses, usual yan, usually nakakatulong talaga na meron kang mga family members na tumutulong sa'yo na isagawa yung business mo or i-run yung business mo.
Thank you, Clarry. Knowing how to draw the line talaga. Doon din
Hmm.
makakatulong din 'yon para hindi maging emotion, hindi based on emotions yung pagde-decide mo as a business owner. Now we have another question from Ivy Corpus. What challenges and opportunities are you looking forward to in your business, provided that we are about to face another transition socially because of the transitions from online to in-person setup for most MSMEs?
Okay. First of all, in terms of my digital marketing agency, yun muna yung discuss ko about this one dahil yun yung been running for almost a year and a half. Sa digital marketing agency ko, swerte kami dahil when the pandemic started, naka-work from home na talaga kami. Virtual yung lahat ng operations namin. Meaning, hindi namin kailangan mag-report sa office. So, in terms of that, it was actually beneficial for our team na hindi namin kailangan mag-adjust ng ganun kalaki during the pandemic. Lahat ng operations namin naka-settle na. And most of the businesses na doing face-to-face operations or physical operations on, sila yung nahirapan na mag-adjust. Kasi of course, ng pandemic, biglaan yung lockdown, kailangan mong mag-establish ngayon ng mga bagong proseso para kahit pa paano, maitakbo mo yung business mo kahit naka-lockdown tayo. So, in terms of challenges and opportunities naman na ine-expect ko moving forward in terms of my business, ito ang una, nag-diversify ako eh. That's why I started Small Business Solutions dahil I realized the need and the problem na kinaharap ng mga maraming MSMEs during the pandemic. Maraming nagsara, maraming nahirapan na makapag-adapt. So, I wanted to have this avenue in terms of our community para magkaroon ng facilitation of transfer of knowledge. Ako, bilang isang digital marketing consultant, I have a digital marketing agency, mabibigyan ko, mai-share ko yung kaalaman ko sa inyo. And I guess yun yung actually when we were doing the documentary, yung Ahon, documentary which is papakita natin later during our launch, na-realize ko na sa paglaki ng business mo, mas malaki yung sakop kung bakit mo ito ginagawa. Yung mga micro businesses, they're doing their businesses or they're running their businesses just merely for the sake of survival. For them to finance their daily needs. So, pag lumalaki, mas malaki yung negosyo mo, mas malaki yung sakop. Meaning yung mga medium-sized enterprises during our time na nakapag-interact kami dun sa mga subjects namin for the documentary, nakita namin yung mas malaki negosyo, mas naging part ng purpose nila na makatulong, makapagbigay ng opportunity sa mga ibang tao na hinahire nila. So, ganun din, for me as a business owner, I was fortunate enough to grow my digital marketing agency. That's why I started another initiative for me to facilitate the transfer of knowledge naman for other business owners. Then lastly, in terms of challenges, pinakamalaking challenge siguro would be nga, to make sure na yung ginagawa natin dito sa SBN, sa Small Business Solutions, ay impactful talaga. So, kasi right now, of course, we're still at the early stage of the project. And ang gusto namin is to try to at least cover the whole Philippines. Ibig sabihin yung mga business owner, mga negosyanteng Pinoy, kahit sa dulo ng Mindanao, sa dulo ng Luzon, sa Batanes, ay magkaroon tayo ng avenue para matulungan sila na ma-upskill yung mga sarili nila para mas ma-improve yung businesses nila. So that's one of the challenges. And of course, again, andito yung challenge and the risk of the macroeconomy. Ngayon, seems like we're heading towards a recession, not just here in the Philippines, but a global recession. So that's why it's important for you to have these processes digitalized as soon as possible. Para you have a more efficient business. If in case man na dumating ka sa pagkakataon na kailangan mong mag-cut down ng costs, yung ilan sa mga proseso mo ay na-digitalize mo na siya, mas mapapababa yung operational costs na kailangan mong bunuin sa pang-araw-araw. So that's one of the challenges that I'm expecting then.
Thank you, Clarry. And last question for Clarry is going to be coming from one of our viewers. Kindly flash it on the screen from Crawls Williams. Hello po. So I'd like to ask, what are the common issues you have faced as an online business owner, and what did you do to overcome these challenges?
All right, so I'll be speaking about the challenges and issues I've faced for my digital marketing agency. My digital marketing agency is running for like about a year and a half now, and I was fortunate enough to grow it to a 7-figure monthly recurring agency. Pero for that, during the early phase, unang-una, hiring. That's one. When nagsimula ako, unang team member. And as you scale your team, mas ihirap yung pag-manage. And mas dapat handa ka. Kasi hindi pwedeng bigla ka lang mag-hire ng additional na tao na hindi ready yung mga processes mo. So that's why it was very important for us to establish yung processes. Number 2, to ensure na in terms of hiring, tamang tao yung na-hire mo, not just for the role, not just for the skill, but in terms of the team culture na gusto mong simulan sa business mo. Aside from that, of course, generation of clients. For any business before, for any starting business, especially if you don't have lots of connection, especially if it's a service-based business, one hard thing is generating clients, leads. And if you are a product-based business, of course, generating your sales, first set of sales. And during that time, I really have to do most of the work. Yung pag-reach out sa mga kliyente, pag-reach out sa mga possible partners, and pag-close ng mga kliyente na yun. So, at the early stage of the business, talaga nakakapagod. That was the hardest part. Parang almost every day, yung tulog mo, 3-4 hours lang. Gigising ka na ulit to ensure na yung mga susunod na set of deliverables, deadlines nyo, ma-meet mo at ng team nyo. So, during that part, early stage ng aking business, ng aking marketing agency, yun yung isa sa mga pinakamahirap. And aside from that, of course, to ensure na yung quality. Ito, I'm speaking specifically for service-based businesses. If you started as a freelancer, marami nag-start na ganun eh. If you started as a freelancer, of course, personal skill mo yun. Pero if you transition from a freelancer to a marketing agency owner, mas magtataas yung focus mo on management and ensuring na yung quality mo na ginawa for your clients as a freelancer ay hindi magbabago at hindi mag-deteriorate as you delegate those tasks to your team members. So that's one. But in terms of online business, of course, marketing. Ang ginawa ko kasi sa aking online business, I realized that Philippines has an advantage in terms of manpower costs. So meaning mas mura yung, if you'll be hiring a digital marketing expert in the Philippines compared sa US, mas mura of course yung salary dito sa Pilipinas. That's why a lot of companies in the US and other countries are outsourcing their processes here, BPO. And I realized that that's one important value that I could provide to possible clients. So meaning, ang ginawa ko nun, instead of me trying to close clients directly, this is taking based on what I did in terms of my strategy for my digital marketing agency, I realized na it will be much easier for me kung lalapitan ko yung mga marketing agency sa US, sa Europe, sa Australia, papakita ko yung quality ng work ko sa kanila, papakita ko, okay, if you'll be hiring your person dyan, yung cost ng isang buong team sa amin, 3 tao, for example, sa graphic designer, isang content writer, tapos isang SEO specialist, ay kasing cost lang, kasing mura lang, or kasing mahal lang ng hiring ng isang tao mo dyan. So, I used that business model And that helped me generate clients even uh, kahit unang year pa lang namin. So we have a lot of marketing agency partners within US, Europe, and Australia, and they are the ones generating or doing the sales and marketing for us.
Mhm.
Tapos sila, binabati lang sa amin that we're doing the work just because we have that inherent advantage of having lower cost of manpower here in the Philippines with at par skills and experiences. Yeah.
Thank you very much for that, Clarry. That was a really smart move. As in, sobrang smart ng move na yan. Kasi, di ba, ayaw mo rin, aware naman tayo about sa paano binavalue yung mga skills ng
Mm.
mga Pilipino, lalo na pag nasa creatives ka or if you're part of a marketing team. So, going that route, is going to be beneficial not only to you, the image of your company, but also to the portfolio of your employees. So good job, Clary.
Yeah, actually,
And
pinaka ano dito, sorry, just to add there,
go
pinaka
ahead.
nag-enable and nag-open up talaga ng uh, well, skills or ng labor force ng Pilipinas sa ibang bansa is yung internet. If wala tayong internet, yung online jobs, if papansin mo, almost everyone ngayon gusto ng virtual work. Like freelancing. And there's a big hype around freelancing ngayon. And that's just because dahil na nag-open up yung labor force natin through the internet sa mga companies outside the Philippines. Dahil mas maganda yung opportunities in terms of finances, in terms
Yes.
of yung salary nila dun sa mga companies na yun. So that's very big part and siguro papasok din dyan yung digitalization. So as business owners, talagang dapat natin i-embrace at simulan na talaga i-digitalize yung mga businesses natin for us to take advantage of what's happening right now in terms of the global economy.
I totally agree with you. And dun mo rin kasi dun ka rin makakakilala ng, employees that are siguro not in your scope, outside of Luzon, Visayas, or Mindanao. But through the internet, you will be meeting valuable employees that can be a great part of your organization. So, Clary,
Mm.
again, that was our last question for our Q&A segment. So, thank you very much for answering those questions. And thank you for presenting about digitalization, how they can digitalize their businesses para sa ating mga ka-SPN. Hopefully
Thank
na
you. Thank you very
nagkaroon
much.
na ng idea ang ating mga ka-SPNs and inspire kayo sa talk ni Clary. So Clary, again, thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
That was Clarry Herrera. Napag-usapan nga naman natin kanina how you about digitalization, and na-discuss niya how you can process the payments down to how you can build your network through digitalization. Okay? And isa sa mga naalala ko na sinabi niya, when it comes to marketing naman, make your brand human. So connect with your audience at all times when you are going to be posting on social media, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. Ngayon, sikat na sikat ang TikTok. Always make sure that it touches your niche audience, and so that it can be effective for your business. It will benefit your business. And isa sa mga free tools that you can use as a business owner is Google My Business, para kapag sinearch yung inyong mga businesses on Google, kapag may nag-Google mo, girl, well, makikita nila agad yung business nyo on Google because you signed up in Google My Business. Okay? So, tandaan po yung mga yon. And of course, yung other topics na diniscuss ni Clary, because those can definitely help you in your business. Ngayon naman, ang ating second speaker ay nandito na. She is a senior trade and industry development specialist from DTI Bureau of Small and Business and Medium Enterprise Development, which promotes the growth of development of MSMEs in the Philippines. Let us all welcome our second speaker from DTI, Miss Rhodelia Mariano. Good afternoon, Miss Del.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Reese. Good afternoon sa ating mga ka-SBN, sabi mo nga.
Thank you, Miss
So,
Del. Well, simulan niyo na po. Hindi ko na po patatagalin pa. Thank you, Miss Del.
sige lang, pwede na. Wait lang. I'll share my screen. So, nakikita na po ba yung aking screen? Can you see my screen, guys? Okay. Sige. So, this afternoon, I'd like to share with you ang mga programa ng DTI at mga serbisyo ng DTI for our micro, small, and medium enterprises na naapektuhan ng COVID-19 na pandemic. So, initially, I would like to discuss with you the overview of Philippine MSME. So, magkaroon naman tayo ng idea. Sino itong mga micro, small, and medium enterprises sa ating bansa? Okay? Meron po tayong dalawang definition ng MSMEs. Under the Magna Carta for Small and Medium Enterprises or Republic Act 6977 amended as na 9501 or the Negosyo Act, ang MSMEs natin ay dinedefine according to their asset size, that's excluding the land. So, those enterprises na may asset size of up to 3 million, they are micro enterprises. Sa PSA naman, they define our MSMEs according to the employment size. So if you are a micro enterprise, may asset size ka of up to 3 million, you are employing 1 to 9 employees. For small enterprises naman, ang asset size nila ay above 3 million to 15 million pesos at meron silang mga employees na 10 to 99 employees. For the medium enterprises, that's around, ang asset size is around above 15 million up to 100 million pesos. At sila ay nag-employ ng 100 to 199 employees. Above 100 million, you are already considered as a large enterprise. So, sinasabi natin, and even us when we present to our clients, we always say that MSMEs are the engine of economic growth of a economy of a country like us, the Philippines. So dito sa Pilipinas, 99.51% of the business establishments are MSMEs. 88.77% are microenterprises, or that's around 850,127 enterprises. 10.25% are small, or 98,126. 0.49% are medium enterprises, or that's 4,716. At yung large enterprises po natin ay 0.49% din, or that's around 4,651. So we can say that malaki talaga ang percentage ng MSMEs sa business establishments sa Pilipinas. And as per data of the DILG or from the LGUs, dito kasi sa LGUs, doon nagre-register ang ating mga enterprises, get their business permits na patunay na sila ay nag-ooperate. So as of December 2021, we have 2,337,750 registered enterprises sa Pilipinas. So, malaking numero po ito. So, ang MSMEs natin, in terms of total employment sa Pilipinas, 62.66% ang contribution niya. So, 62.66% total employment are coming from the MSMEs. That's around 5,380,815 jobs na na-generate ng ating MSMEs. And 37.34% of that are from the large enterprises. In terms of the distribution of MSMEs, ito po yung mga sektor kung nasaan po ang ating mga MSMEs. Okay. So, there are top 5 regions kung nasaan ang ating MSMEs. Of course, number 1 dyan, ang National Capital Region, 21.10%, or that's around 200,123 MSMEs. Next to NCR is Region 4A, Calabar Zone. So, meron tayong 14.62%. na nasa area ng Cavite, Laguna, Rizal. So, nandyan po ang mga MSMEs natin. Next on the list is Central Luzon that consists of 11.68% of the MSMEs are in Central Luzon. That's around 111,262. And we also have MSMEs in the Central Visayas area, so that's Region 7, that's 6.88%, or 65,682 enterprises. We also have in Region 6, that's in Western Visayas, 6.03%, that's around 57,469 MSMEs. So most of our MSMEs are here in Metro Manila. In terms of industry, the main chunk of the MSMEs are in the wholesale and retail trade. Yung repair of motor vehicles and motorcycles, they compose of 46.74%. And next to them is the other industries sectors, that's 16.23%. Ito pong other industries natin are human, health, and social work activities, yung mga nasa ICT, education, mga nasa arts and entertainment. And after that, we have the accommodation and food service activities that accounts for 14.0%. Meron din tayo sa manufacturing sector, that's 11.64%. And other services or other activities, that's 6.55%, which includes personnel services for wellness, repair of personal and household goods, yung mga funeral and other related activities. And of course, we have the financial and insurance activities at 4.78%. Okay, so nung nagkaroon po ng pandemya in 2020, the DTI conducted an impact assessment survey for those enterprises that were affected by COVID-19. So just to show you figures on this, on the business operations affected by COVID-19, in the first two rounds of our survey, that's around June, July, and August, most of our MSMEs are partially operating. That's 52.5% and 59.7%. Partially operating po yan. Yan yung nasa orange na the graph na nakikita ninyo. We have only 19.8 up to 22.6%, yung blue naman yan, that are fully operating months after the lockdown started in March. And yun naman pong gray are those that totally stopped or closed their business. That's 27.7% noong June. And as we go along, nagkaroon po ng, based on the interventions ng government and also yung mga vaccination program, eventually tumaas naman po ang ating operation ng business. And another detail is, during the survey, ito po yung mga top needs ng ating mga MSMEs. So 46.8% ay into financial assistance. So syempre, nagsara sila and they need assistance to get back into business. 15.3% ay marketing assistance. Tulungan sila na mag-market ng product nila, magbenta ng product nila, i-expose yung product nila. Compliance with government regulations, that's 20.7%. Kaya nangailangan din po sila ng mga trainings, that's 9.5%, and technology upgrading of 6.5%. Okay. So ito na. Ito na ang exciting part. What are the DTI programs and services na in-offer namin for our MSMEs? Actually, hindi lang MSMEs ang naapektuhan. Naapektuhan din ang government. So we also shut down. And we were left helpless kasi syempre nung una we're providing our services physically. We go to the regions, we provide the services, people go to our offices. So nagkaroon tayo ng ganong problema. And under the DTI, we have this micro, small, and medium enterprise development plan. Ang DTI kasi, kung masabi ko lang po sa inyo, ang DTI ang chairman ng Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprise Development Council. And we craft this MSME development plan every 6 years in time for a new administration to a new administration that we have in our country. So now, meron tayong up to 2022 and we're already formulating our next MSME development plan in time for our new president. So under this plan, ang vision ni DTI is to create more globally competitive MSMEs that are regionally integrated, resilient, sustainable, and innovative. So dapat namin silang bigyan ng assistance para masabi natin na talagang makapag-contribute sila towards inclusive Philippine economic growth. And nag-identify kami under the SPED plan of these 5 strategic goals. We have improved business climate, improved access to finance, meron po tayong enhanced management and labor capacities, improve access to technology and innovation, and improve access to market. So, ito po yung mga goals. And under these goals, we have our DTI 7Ms of uplifting MSMEs. So, nag-focus po kami ng mga programa ni DTI at mas madali siyang ma-identify through these 7Ms. So, ano po itong mga 7Ms na ito? We have mindset, mastery, mentoring, money, machine, market access, and models of negosyo. For the first M, we have money. So this is an alternative source of financing for MSMEs that are easy to access and available at reasonable cost. Under the DTI po, we have the Small Business Corporation as our attached agency, and they're in charge of financing the small and medium enterprises. One of their programs that we created during the pandemic is ito pong next slide natin. Yan. Yung COVID-19 Assistance to Restart Enterprises Program or CARES. Sana po ay narinig nyo itong programa na to. So this is a 1 billion enterprise financing facility under the Pondo sa Pagbabago at Pag-asenso or the P3 program. And specifically, sinusupport po nitong programa na to yung mga micro and small businesses na naapektuhan ng pandemya. So ito po yung features ni CARES program. Sino po ang mga qualified borrowers? Dapat po 100% Filipino-owned micro or small enterprises. Dapat po ay in operation na sila prior to the March 16, 2020 declaration of the lockdown. Affected sila by the imposition of community quarantine or alert levels, and their asset size will not be more than 15 million. Gaya ng sabi ko po kanina, ang micro ay up to 3 million, ang small ay about 3 million up to 15 million. So sila po yan. Magkano naman po ang pwedeng utangin? Ang loanable amount for micro enterprises, they can borrow from 10,000 to 200,000 pesos. For small enterprises, medyo mas malaki, they can borrow a higher amount but not to exceed 500,000 pesos. Ano po yung terms ng payment? So meron pong 18 months to a maximum of 30 months. Inclusive na po dyan yung 6 months grace period. Yan po ang terms ni CARES program. Aside from that, meron ding dalawang financing facility na kinreate ng Small Business Corporation. Itong isang HEROES na tinatawag or Helping the Economy Recover through OFW Enterprise Startups. Tinutulungan naman tinulungan naman po nito yung ating mga OFWs na repatriate, na bumalik dito and wanted to rebuild their lives by starting their own business. Isa pa pong program is yung Cares for Travel. Itong Cares for Travel are for tourism rehabilitation and vitalization of enterprises and livelihoods. So yung mga tourism-related MSMEs will have access to zero interest, no collateral loans. Ang borrower po nito will only need to pay a one-time service fee and nakaset po yan at a maximum of 8% for a 4-year loan term. So, yan po yung mga ginawang financing programs ni DTI. So, kagaya nga ng sabi ni Sir, yung unang speaker natin, we have to go to the stage ng digitalization. So si DTI, we have these programs online na rin po. So yung mga binanggit ko kanina na CARES program, ito po ang website nila where you can get more information and you can also get to file for the application para sa program po na yan. Excuse me lang po. So let's go to the next M, which is market access. Sa market access, we help naman po promote and link our MSMEs and their products domestically and internationally through our trade fairs, trade events, and various retail stores. And one of this is the National Trade Fair. Kung maaalala po ninyo, before the pandemic, nagkakaroon po ng mga trade fairs in Mega Mall, SM Mega Mall, where we showcase products ng MSMEs all over the Philippines, from region, Cordillera region, hanggang sa DTI, hanggang sa Region 12, which is General Santos, Cotabato. So, ganun po ang ginagawa namin. But eventually, nung nagkaroon po ng pandemic, we provided a platform, kaya po nagkaroon ng virtual National Trade Fair. Aside from this, yung isa pong bureau ng DTI, which is the Domestic Trade Promotion, tumulong din po sila sa mga MSMEs to be on board sa mga digital platforms and marketplaces. So meron sa Shopinas, sa Shopee, so kahit hindi kayo lumalabas, pwede na kayo makabili sa kanila through Shopee, through Lazada, Carousel, and other platforms. So meron po tayong mga 733 live sellers dyan. And may mga 609 na unique MSMEs na natulungan po ni DTI to go on board sa mga different platforms na yan. Okay? And aside from this, syempre, may lockdown and we cannot just go out. We also have the Diskwento Caravan Program. So, ang ginawa po namin, yung pong mga farmers, mga retailers, inipon po namin sila sa isang lugar. Usually, the DTI conducts this sa mga barangay. So, they made available yung mga products, basic commodity products, yung mga farm produce sa ating mga mamamayan at mabili po nila ito sa murang halaga compared sa market. So, all over the Philippines, nag-conduct po ng Diskwento Caravan ang DTI. Then we go to the next M. Tatlong M pala ito. So, we also have mindset change, mastery, and mentoring. Sa DTI, we want our MSMEs, our possible enterprises, na magkaroon po sila ng right, positive, entrepreneurial attitude. They should master the know-hows and how-tos of entrepreneurship. So we provide them with training programs po ito, and provide them advisory services or mentoring programs for them. So ano-ano po ito? We have the negosyo centers, Itong negosyo centers, these are physical negosyo centers under Republic Act 9501 or the Go Negosyo Act. The idea is to promote ease of doing business and facilitate access to services for MSMEs through this negosyo center. So ito pong mga negosyo centers natin ay itinayo in all the cities, municipalities, and provinces sa buong Pilipinas. So right now, they have 1,300 negosyo centers that's providing information on business. Doon po kayo mag-register ng business name ninyo, and other questions about your business. Meron po tayong mga business counselors na magbibigay sa inyo, na sasagot sa mga questions ninyo. But during the pandemic, syempre nag-shutdown din po sila. And what we did is we created a Negosyo Center online portal. So ito pong DTI Negosyo Center.online. You can go to that page. Pwede kayong makakuha ng information on businesses, mga questions kayo on businesses, pwede kayong mag-chat with business counselors. May chat feature po yan, so they can answer your questions online po yan. Yan po. Another program is this Control Biz Reboot Now. Ito naman ay mga free webinars. So, na-stop tayo in providing trainings physically. So, nagkaroon tayo ng online webinars and trainings through this Control Biz Reboot Now. So, may mga free webinars yan that are targeted for MSMEs who need to transform their business digitally. So, gaya ng sabi ng speaker natin kanina, we have to transform our business digitally because that's the lesser cost right now. Under po sa Philippine Trade Training Center or Global MSME Academy, meron po tayo, sila po ang nagmamanage nitong ASEAN SME Academy. Itong ASEAN SME Academy, meron din po siyang mga training programs into financing, accounting, management, and marketing. Online po yan. And hindi lang po yan Philippines. Meron po tayong mga modules dyan or courses dyan that's being conducted by other ASEAN countries na nagko-contribute po dito sa SME Academy. Indonesia, Thailand, Bangkok, Thailand, yes. They have their different training courses dito po sa ASEAN SME Academy. Nandyan po sa screen, makikita nyo yung kanilang website, www.aseansmeacademy.org, or pwede po kayong pumunta sa pttc.gov.ph. Okay? Yan. So, we have 4,947 registered PH users sa ating academy. At meron na pong mga active users who are already completing courses. That's 6,406. So if you want to get more to see the courses, visit the page para makita nyo po. And online yan, basta may internet kayo sa bahay, you can access those training programs po ng DTI. Ito, at the start of the pandemic, ito naman po ay ginawa specifically ng Bureau of Small and Medium Enterprise. Ito pong tech tools for MSMEs. This is an online site din po where you can get information on the different technology tools, applications, platforms, resources, like kung how will you do e-payment, paano kayo mag-digital marketing, yung mga different logistics na pwede nyo pong makuha or pwede nyo ma-engage para sa pag-deliver ng businesses ninyo since nagkaroon nga ng pandemic. Nandyan po yan. It's under the DTI website po. You can see at the face of the website yan, tech tools for MSME. And of course, meron din po tayong SME Roving Academy. Ito po ay continuous learning program for developing our MSMEs, yung competitiveness nila, and for them to grow from small to medium to large enterprises. So online na rin po ito through our DTI Negosyo Center online. Okay? Ito po. This was also one of the concerns Saan po kami magre-register? Kasi dati pumupunta lang sila sa DTI, sa Negosyo Center, which is a physical center. So, nagkaroon po ng, naging online na rin po ang ating business name registration. So, you can go to bnrs.tti.gov.ph. Pwede po kayong mag-apply ng business name nyo doon, mag-renew kayo ng business name. Pwede na rin po kayo magbayad as soon as you get confirmation from DTI. Pwede kayong magbayad through GCash, Paymaya, debit cards. And as soon as ma-clear yung payment, you can already print from your computer yun pong inyong business name certificate. So, yan po yung binigay nating access for our MSMEs para po sila ay makapag-continue ng business during the pandemic. So, another M would be the machine. Ito naman po is equipping MSMEs to upgrade their technology and to increase their productivity and competitiveness. Actually, hindi naman po ito online, pero I just want to give you some information on how this was utilized during the pandemic. So, we have po the Shared Service Facilities Program of the DTI wherein we provide machines, equipment, naka-house po yan sa mga LGUs, sa mga academes, na ito pong ating mga MSMEs ay pwedeng pumunta doon, makigamit ng equipment, printing machines, cutting machines, pwede po silang makigamit dyan. Next, please. And we also have this, yan po, meron silang mga coffee roasters, meron silang mga grinders na pwede pong gamitin ng mga MSMEs natin. Of course, these academe and these LGU charge for a minimal cost lang naman po. Siyempre, they have to maintain these machines para mas magamit po ng maraming MSMEs. And we also have these fabrication laboratories. Ito naman pong fabrication laboratories natin, ang binigay naman pong mga machines dyan ni DTI ay itong mga high-end or mga big machines. Yung mga 3D printers, yung mga malalaking cutters. Next, please. And yun pong mga computer-controlled machines. So, ganun din po, ang ating mga SSF and Fab Labs ay nasa academe, merong nasa LGUs, mga NGOs and NGAs. Ayan, yan yung sinasabi ko sa inyo kanina. So during the pandemic, nagamit po itong mga fabrication laboratories to fabricate face shields, yung mga PPEs and face masks. So, nagkaroon din po sila ng partisipasyon nung pandemic. And the next M will be the models of negosyo. This is providing existing businesses and entrepreneurs and give them assistance through our livelihood seeding program. Dalawa po yung aming livelihood seeding program. It's the Negosyo Serbisyo sa Barangay and the DTI Pangkabuhayan sa Pagbangon at Ginhawa. Okay. Halos parehas lang po ang concept nitong dalawang programa na to because it's a livelihood seeding program. It's just that medyo na-tweak yung negosyo serbisyo sa barangay because ito namang, as the word says, barangay, ito pong programa na to ay we provided business advisory or we educated our barangay officials para alaman po nila kung ano yung mga programa ng DTI for our enterprises, especially those na nasa barangay. Nagbigay din po tayo ng mga livelihood package of up to 15,000 pesos to MSMEs affected by natural and human-induced calamities. Kasama po dyan ng pandemic. So, itong mga MSMEs natin at the barangay levels, nabigyan po sila ng mga packages, livelihood packages amounting to 15,000 po. Ito naman pong pangkabuhayan sa pagbangon at ginhawa. This is the banner program of DTI, especially this 2022. For those na na-affect ng calamities, ng typhoons, ng fire, ng volcanic eruption, ng pandemic. So, ito po naman ang programa namin para sa inyo. Medyo same din po yan with the negosyo services sa barangay. We are providing information materials for enterprises na talagang naapektuhan ng pandemya or ng kalamidad, ng sunog. We provide them training, enterprise development training. Nagbibigay din po ng counseling. And after attending this training, we provide them with livelihood kits of up to 15,000 pesos. So, marami na pong nabigyan at natulungan ng DTI, especially nung nagkaroon ng Odette towards the end of 2021. So, when we had funds for 2022, nag-start po agad kami na mag-profile nitong mga businesses na naapektuhan at sila ay binigyan ng package for them to restart their business. So, ito po yung mga programa ni DTI na aming binigay or inassist para sa mga MSMEs natin, sa mga businesses natin. And if you want to get more information, lahat po ng social media account, meron na si DTI, Facebook, we have Twitter, we have Instagram, we have YouTube channel, and our DTI website. So, kung may questions po kayo, you can visit them and I will still also be here for a few minutes to entertain your question. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much for that insightful presentation, Miss Del from DTI. Dito po namin nakita na DTI is all about assisting our negosyanteng Pinoy from different programs that you have mentioned. Makikita naman natin doon, right? Na minsan nga personalized pa yung mga programs na ginawa nyo for our MSME. So thank you very much for that, Miss Del. Now, Miss Del is open for question and answer, or rather for questions. So go ahead and type in those questions in our chat box, or rather our comment section, well, chat box for those who are watching on YouTube, and Ms. Del will be answering those. So we will just wait for that. We will be flashing the questions para makita din ng ating ibang mga viewers. So keep those questions coming in our comment section, and Ms. Del is going to be ready to answer them.
Yeah.
Well, from Renee, question, can you share what more do you think DTI can provide to improve business tactics for MSMEs?
Actually, we continuously have these training programs for our MSMEs. Sorry.
Busy si Ms. Del. Go ahead.
Yeah, we have these continuous programs for our MSMEs, for those starting their businesses, for those who have already started their business. We have this Kapatid Mentor Me program wherein, hindi ko lang nabanggit kanina, wherein we partnered with the PCE Go Negosyo, headed by our secretary, the Secretary Joey Concepcion, wherein itong mga business managers natin, nagpo-provide sila ng advice to our MSMEs. Kung may problems kayo on your operations, then they can provide you answers for that. Napakagandang programa po nito kasi yun pong mismong mga business owners ng French baker, ng kung ano-ano pang mga negosyo, sila talaga yung umuupo doon at sila ang nagbibigay ng advice. And I know everyone, especially before the pandemic, marami nang na-conduct na ganitong mga go negosyo events na nandun po yung talagang mga negosyante na nagbibigay ng businesses. And where do we learn the business tactics? Syempre, dun sa mga business owners themselves. And DTI will be here to support that in terms of mga training programs natin.
Thank you very much, Ms. Del. And another question from one of our viewers. Or meron na po ba? Actually, hindi ko talaga kita.
DTI programs on pwede bang mga sari-sari stores? Ang sari-sari stores po ay registered naman po kayo in the barangay level. So, pwede po kayo sa mga na mabigyan ng maka-avail ng program sa DTI. Gusto ko lang pong klaruhin sa lahat na dapat po tayo ay mag-register ng ating business. So, online na po yan. At ang fees naman po ay hindi ganon kalaki. So, ang importance po ng registered business is mas marami po kayong ma-avail na programa, hindi lang po ni DTI, ng other government agencies once you are a registered business. Iha-handheld po namin kayo para kayo ay lumago at maging small or medium enterprise po.
What about Miss Del? Ano po ba yung consequences if ever you're not gonna register your business and you've been running it for, let's say, 1 or 2 years?
Okay. Okay. So, if you're not a registered business, may mga programs na or training programs na maa-avail mo lang for those na magi-start ng business. So, paano magnegosyo? Ano yung mga process going into business? But when you're already into business, kagaya ng program ng trade fair kanina, pwede kayong matulungan ni DTI to develop yung mga produkto ninyo. Kasi bago po kayo isalang sa trade fairs, tutulungan kayo ni DTI. Meron pong program na we have kasi another bureau of the DTI or office of the DTI, which is the Design Center of the Philippines, that will provide you concepts, ideas, yung produkto mo para mas mapaganda mo siya. And this product will be the ones na i-exhibit natin sa trade fair. So pag may mga nakakita na merchandisers na maganda yung produkto ninyo or even just mga simple customers from abroad na nagpupunta sa fairs, pag nakita nila yung product ninyo, that's possible sales for the enterprises. So, kaya kailangan po na magrehistro tayo ng ating businesses. Huwag po kayong matakot.
Thank you, Ms. Del. And now another question from Crolls Williams. Hello po, sa question lang po, Sir Clarry. Kanina po kasi he mentioned some challenges and opportunities and he is looking forward to provided that we are having social transition from online to in-person setup for MSMEs. Can you share some of what you think are the challenges and opportunities for MSMEs given the political transition?
Actually, narinig naman po natin in all those presidentiables and now with our new president, si PBBM, that he wants to provide assistance sa mga maliliit na negosyante. These are the MSMEs. Itutuloy po natin ang mga programa at bibigyan po namin kayo ng suporta para po maka-restart kayo ng business ninyo, para po kayo ay makapag-formalize ng business ninyo, and also to help you digitalize your business. So, hindi po mawawala yung mga programang nasimulan, mas lalo pa po naming dadagdagan or i-enhance po namin itong mga programa na to at tuloy-tuloy po na magbibigay po sa inyo ng serbisyo ang DTI. And of course, it goes through also, I'm sure, with other government agencies.
Thank you, Ms. Del. And siguro last question na rin natin to since I know Ms. Del has a lot on her plate. So last question from Ivy Corpus. As one of his platforms of the current trade chief, Mr. Alfredo Pascual, he indicated that he is looking forward to the digitalization of DTI and that he also aims to prioritize high-tech industries. Do you think this will have a negative impact on MSMEs, or do you believe that the Philippines is ready for this type of transition?
I believe that digitalization will already be for MSMEs, no? Hindi siya magkakaroon ng negative impact. And as I've said, DTI have started already to have our programs and services online. So even if nagkakaroon tayo ngayon ng we're turning into another face-to-face na ulit, some of our trainings are still online, some of our services are still online. So even if hindi ka taga Manila, even those in the Davao region, in the Visayas region, they can still access this. And yun nga kaninang sinasabi kong SME Academy, those training courses are not only conducted by local experts. They are conducted by other ASEAN economies from other countries. So siguro we can also pick up from those training courses.
Thank you very much, Ms. Del, for, of course, answering the questions of our participants and also for presenting in our event today. And we're
Yes.
closing the Q&A segment of Ms. Rhodelia Mariano. Now to award the certificate of appreciation for your participation, Ms. Del, may we call on again Derek from Small Business Network Philippines.
Hi, Miss Del. Good afternoon.
Hi, good
It
afternoon, Derek.
is Good afternoon. It's our pleasure to award you this certificate. So, Small Business Network Philippines Certificate of Appreciation is hereby given to Miss Rhodelia Mariano for sharing her valuable knowledge on the topic, DTI initiatives and programs for MSME owners who were greatly affected by the pandemic during the Small Business Network Philippines MSME Week webinar entitled Ahon Negosyo, Ahon Pinoy, with the theme MSMEs, the backbone of sustainable economic growth towards recovery, which took place on July 2, 2022. Signed by Carlos Pahigal, Head of Operations of Small Business Network Philippines, and Clarry Herrera, Founder of Small Business Network Philippines. Thank you,
Thank
Miss
you.
Del. Thank
Yeah,
you, Miss
thank
Del.
you.
Thank you po, Ms. Del. And thank you also, Derek, for that. I will be letting go of Ms. Del now because I think she still has a lot to attend to. So, Ms. Del,
It's
have a
okay.
great day. We really appreciate your
Yes.
presence in
Yeah,
our
thank you for
webinar.
inviting me so I can share the information to everyone.
Thank you, Ms.
Thank
Del.
you.
And that was our second speaker, or last actually speaker for this afternoon in our webinar. We enjoyed that present. I personally enjoyed the presentation because from there, nalaman ko yung mga different programs of DTI. And, you can also go back and read those programs through their website. Sabi naman ni Miss Del, nandun daw lahat sa website nila yung mga na-mention niya na program. So if you are one of isa ka sa mga negosyanteng Pinoy na pasok dun sa mga criterias ng programs na ginawa nila, well, you should definitely go to the DTI website and check out those programs. And now, a recurring topic all throughout our webinar, yung crisis na naganap for our negosyanteng Pinoys because of the pandemic. And well, SBN actually got to talk to negosyanteng Pinoys in Los Baños who were also affected by the pandemic. So para sa susunod na part ng ating program, sabay-sabay naman nating panoorin ang documentary na binuo ng Small Business Network Philippines. So, sa
Mag-pandemya,
documentary na to, entitled na Pag-ahon, makikilala natin ang tatlong negosyanteng Pinoy mula sa Los Baños, like what I mentioned, na sina Tatay Virgilio, Aling Nancy at si Nanay Remya. At alamin ang kanilang kwento ng pagsubok at pag-ahon sa gitna ng pandemya.
nung mag-pandemya, pinagbawalan kami ng kapitan na lalabas lahat ng mga senior. Kaya hindi kami nakapagtinda ng balot at sigarilyo. Mga 7 buwan siguro yun.
Nung nagkaroon ng pandemic, namatay yung smoothies namin. Wala kaming kinita noon.
Taghirap na nga tayo during the pandemic. Walang trabaho mga tao. You should do something.
Ang pensyon ko naman maliit lang. Kaya magtinda kami ng balot at saka sigarilyo.
Ingat.
Hindi ko na kaya po maglakad sa ganung malalayo. Nakapo po ako pag naglalakad ako. Kahit umulan, doon lang po ako naka-standby. Mula alas 5 hanggang alas 12 po. Araw-araw. Walang palya. Kinikita. So, araw mo, 400, pumisan, 300, 200. Yung kinikita ko ay nauubos lang sa mga pagkain namin dito, ilaw, tubig. Pag mahina ang benta, hindi mo titipid. Kaunti lang ang pagkain. Pag wala talagang nungutang. Ganun talaga ang buhay.
Doon sa dating pwesto namin, 3 years kami doon nagtinda. Dumating yung eviction notice galing sa korte na kailangan naming umalis doon sa pwesto within 10 days. Hindi kami nakatulog mag-asawa kasi yun yung pinaka-source of income namin. Nakahanap kami ng pwesto na maayos. Hoy! Pasensya na, pagbigyan mo na ako. Minsan lang to, sige na, lakad ka dito ka sa kabila. Tinatakpan mo yung ilaw. You're blocking the light.
This is your moment.
Oh yes, thank you for your support. I love you.
Super support.
Sige, game. Nandito tayo sa bago naming tindahan. Meron tayong bigger and better store. Nagsimula sa isang blender lang, kaunting imported na fruits. In a day, kailangan naming bumenta ng 15K pataas. Kung hindi kami bebenta ng 15K, negative kami within that day. Nagtathrive siya pagka may estudyante. Typical na problema dyan, ang nasisirang paninda. Hahanapan mo lang yun ng solusyon para maibenta mo sa tao na hindi naman hazardous sa health. Madam, okay ka? Loyal customer na naging kaibigan, madami ako nun, direct. Madami ako nun. Kapag ka-close na kasi, alam mo na yung nangyayari sa kanila na kamusta yung parents, kamusta yung anak, kamusta yung pag-aaral sa mga estudyante, kamusta ang thesis, gagraduate ka na ba? Ate, next question, please. Once you build your trust sa customer mo, magiging din silang loyal na kaibigan. Thank you! Pagka nagsasagsid sila sa buhay nila, masaya ka para sa kanila. Enjoy! Ito ang asawa ko, Vero. Ganda ng forma niya dyan, di ba? Naka-side view. Siya talaga yung full force na namimili. 2 a.m. Namimili na siya. Priority niya ay pamilya. Kahit na hindi nakasali yung sarili niya, basta una ang pamilya. Ang hirap ng buhay ngayon, ang tataas ng presyo. So, kung magpapapetiks-petiks kami at apat na babae yung anak ko, imagine mo, di ba? Kung hindi magiging stable yung kanilang future, napakahirap nun bilang magulang.
In 2009, we were hit by Typhoon Ondoy. There was flooding all throughout. Marami talagang water hyacinth. So we're thinking, how can we make money out of it? Yung mga fishermen, kanilang mga asawa, housewives, out of school youth, nirecruit ko sila na mag-train. Ito po ay both a family business and a social enterprise. Kahit konti lang yung profit mo, nakapag-generate ka ng jobs, meron silang economic empowerment.
Dati po, feeling ko hindi ko kaya siyang gawin. Feeling ko mahirap. Pero nung nasubukan ko na po with the guidance ni tita, so nakatapos ako, fulfilling kasi akala ko hindi ko kaya. Akala ko dati mahirap siya. Kumikita na ako, natuto pa ako ng bagong skills po.
Nag-lockdown ang lahat ng majority ng tindahan, pati school, lalo na ang UP. Alam mo, estudyante ang bumubuhay sa project namin eh. Saan ka kukuha ng pambayad ng tubig, ng ilaw, yung pangkain ng anak mo?
Napakadami nung sigarilyo ko noon. May mga 4,000 yata yung puhon ako doon na nasayang. Wala na magagawa. Nung maubos po ang ipon ko, wala kami siya makain. Kailangan namin talaga magtrabaho ko.
Ang hirap talaga nung pandemic kasi dito rin namatay asawa ko, di ko makalimutan. Hanggang ngayon. Pangatlong stroke na niya. Ayun, yung hindi na namin siya naidala ng ospital. Sabi ko rin, iniisip ko paano ako mag-uumpisa dahil yung mga anak ko nag-aaral pa.
Siyempre, hindi na makalabas sa bahay yung mga tao, no? It's a good thing na bago mag-pandemic, naka-join na kami sa digital platform namin. Maraming umorder sa online namin. We thank God for that. Tuloy-tuloy kami. Meron kasing family na talagang they depend on our work.
Nagpapasalamat ako kung hindi sa negosyong ito, hindi ako makakapundar ng lupa, hindi ako makapatapos ng mga anak ko.
We have to work so we can eat. Ayoko rin sila na maghirap, no? We should live with dignity kahit may pandemic. Tulungan lang para everybody will live, everybody will survive.
May pupunta sa amin doon, may tinda po ba kayong kamatis? May tinda po ba kayong ganyan? So, nung naisip namin, kailangan namin magulay. Doon namin na-realize na, ang hanap ng tao ay kailangan nating ibigay. So, nung nagsara yung ibang mga tindahan, saka kami nag-full blast ng pagtitinda, saka naman dumami ang benta. Totoo na ang negosyo ay kailangang hands-on, na ikaw talaga ang tututok, ikaw maghahanap ng paninda. Nasa paraan lang kung paano mo siya i-handle at paano mo i-grab yung opportunity. Kung siguro hindi namin naisip na dagdagan yung paninda namin, siguro sarado na kami ngayon. Susugal kami sa negosyo na ito. Pwede kaming mag-succeed, pwede rin kaming mag-fail. At least we take the risk kasi para sa pamilya yon. Para makita mo na maging successful yung anak mo. Dahil mahal mo sila.
Hindi ko po kailangan lumago ang aking mga paninda. Ang kailangan ko lang po ay pangkaunti ang laang. Natutuwa po ako na kumikita kahit papano. Natutuwa po ako pagka naiuwi ko yung pera sa pamilya ko. Masaya na po ako doon.
Sabi ko, Lord, pag napuno itong aming buong compound na ito, itong space na to ng water lily, Sa iyo nga galing itong business na to. Sige Lord, pagbubutihan namin.
Habang nabubuhay pa. Hanggang kaya ko pa pong magtinda, ikakayanin ko. Pag hindi ko makaya, ay tingin na.
Siguro, ang pagmamahal ba ng magulang, hindi nasusukat eh. Hanggat buhay ka, mamahalin mo sila. Yun.
Pag marami tayong social enterprises, maraming employment. Magkakaroon ng economic power ang bawat isa, ang bawat family. Yung economy natin will become faster. It means malago ang isang probinsya. Hindi lamang kami, pati sila rin na ma-uplift yung kanilang life.
From Los Baños, narinig natin ang storya nila Tatay Virgilio, Aling Nancy, at ni Nanay Remia. Nakakapukaw talaga yun ng atensyon yung mga kwento nila and actually ng damdamin din, no? Kasi napakita nila kung ano yung buhay nila before the pandemic, yung mga problems na napagdaanan nila during the pandemic, at kung paano sila bumangon not only for their families but also for their employees. Talaga nga namang walang makakapigil sa isang negosyanteng Pinoy. And of course, sa ating mga ka-SBN, wala rin makakapigil sa inyo, lalo na pag sumali kayo dito sa ating giveaway contest. At bago tayo tumungo sa susunod na parte ng ating programa, ipapaalala ko ulit sa ating viewers na pwede kayong manalo ng mahigit 10,000 pesos at hashtag Ahon Negosyong Pinoy shirt kapag kayo ay sumali sa ating giveaway contest. And again, here are the mechanics. So first, interested participants must be MSME or business owners operating either online or offline in the Philippines. Second, share your business story by answering the question, paano nakakabawi or bumabawi ang aking negosyo mula sa pandemic? Also note that participants must be part of the SBN Philippines Facebook community. Third, post your entry on your Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok account and include the hashtags hashtag Ahon Negosyong Pinoy and hashtag Celebrate MSME Week with SBN. Kanina po ako nabubul doon. Sorry. And tag our social channels. First is on Facebook, Small Business Network. And then on Instagram and TikTok, we are at smallbusinessnetwork.ph. Fourth, be as creative as you can. You can freely choose if you want to post a photo or a video. Now, if you are going to post a photo, always remember that we have a maximum of 2 paragraphs para sa caption. And if you're going to post a video, make sure na hindi po lalagpas ng 2 minutes yung inyong ipopost. Okay? And no need for captions. Fifth, post must be publicly visible for us, the judge, of course, to see. And lastly, the deadline for submission of entries is going to be on July 4, 2022 at 12 p.m. That is going to be on Monday. So you still have 2 days before we announce our winners. But if you guys have any questions regarding the contest, i-type nyo lamang po yan sa comment section at sasagutin po yan ng ating mga SBN team members. Sa lahat naman ng tagapanood natin sa Facebook Live or sa YouTube channel, sana marami po kayong natutunan sa araw na ito from Clarry and from Ma'am Del. Pagkatapos po pala ng ating event, magbibigay po kami ng feedback form Alam niyo po, mahalagang-mahalaga ang marinig namin yung mga komento at opinion nyo tungkol sa mga MSME days, day webinar rather. At kaya kung meron kayong kung maaari lamang po ay sagutan ang short survey na i-comment po namin. Makikita niyo po sa comment section. I-comment po yan ng ating SBN team. And yun po ang ating feedback form. Thank you in advance na po if you're going to answer the feedback form. Now, bago tayo magtapos, pakinggan muna natin muli si Carlos Pahigal, the Operations Manager of Small Business Network, para sa kanyang closing remarks.
Thank you, Terry. Okay, hi everyone. Good afternoon. Well, first of all, gusto ko magpasalamat ng buong SBN Philippines team sa mga viewers natin dyan sa ating Facebook Live and YouTube channel. Sana po ay marami kayong nakuhang aral sa mga topics na tinalakay po ng ating mga speakers ngayong araw. Sa mga MSME owners na nanonood sa atin, gusto lamang po naming sabihin na kayo po ang inspirasyon ng kampanya nating ito. Saludo po kami sa inyo. At sa ating mga negosyanteng Pinoy at aspiring entrepreneurs, naway marami po kayong natutunan at magamit ninyo ang mga iyon sa pagsisimula, pagbuo at pagpapatatag ng inyong mga negosyo. Ang lahat po ng ito ay para po sa inyo. Pangalawa po, sa ating mga speakers today, syempre maraming salamat po to Ms. Del of DTI and of course our CEO, Mr. Clarry Herrera. Thank you for sharing your time and knowledge with us. Sigurado kami na maraming MSME owners ang naliwanagan sa mga programa at inisyatibo ng gobyerno upang tulungan ang mga Filipino business owners. Bukod pa doon, alam din namin na marami ang natuto at na-inspire sa kung paano nga ba makakatulong ang digitalization sa pagnenegosyo. Sa panahon ngayon, we think that digitalizing or going online is a must. And of course, the whole SBN Philippines team, guys, maraming salamat po. And before I end this, gusto ko lamang pong sabihin and i-promote ang aming mga naka-line up na activities this July. So we have small business talks and a webinar for online business owners. Bukod po doon, we are also creating a database of online business owners. So if you have an online business, make sure to fill in our form. Iko-comment po yan ng SBN Philippines team sa baba. And to know more about the details of these events, and if you want to be updated, just follow us on our social media accounts and join our Facebook group. Once again, it's me, Carlos, the Head of Operations of Small Business Network Philippines. Maraming salamat po.
Very much. Thank you very much, Carlos, and thank you very much sa buong SBN team members for making this possible. Ayan po yung link na kaka-mention lang ni Carlos. So go ahead and go there if you want to register sa kanyang na-mention kanina na matter. And of course, nasabi niya nga na may mga naka-line up na events for this month. Kasama na doon, ang i-highlight ko lang din, kasama na doon ang How to Grow Your Online Business na webinar. Exclusive lang po yan para sa ating mga ka-SBN. Sa SBN community members, that's gonna be on July 23. Again, it's How to Grow Your Online Business. So if you are interested in having an online business, this webinar is for you. So mark it in your calendars, July 23, and see you there. Again, huwag niyo pong kalimutan na i-like ang Small Business Network Facebook page, sumali sa Small Business Network Philippines Facebook group for you to connect, collaborate, and learn with other negosyanteng Pinoys. Ako ang inyong naging host, Therese Makasait, at maraming salamat sa paglaan ng Saturday afternoon niyo dito sa SBN Philippines MSME Day Event.